You are listening to ComedySlamRadio.com. From our studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So pop some popcorn, grab a smooch buddy, and settle in for another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show with Christopher Gorges and J.B. Lee, coming to you live from the Comedy Slam Radio Studios in beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida. And now, let's get on with the show, baby.
And we're back live on the Double Special Show with Tiffany Barbee, Chris Gorges. I'm JB Lee, and special guest Dave Celestian. Did I say it right? I'm really
Celestian.
Way off.
Way off.
Damn it.
Is it
Dave Celestian.
I don't even know how to say my own name right.
Celestian?
I can't even say it correctly.
Welcome back. Another episode, double special right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. In the house, back after last week. Lots to talk about this week. As always, you can join the show if you'd like to live. The phone number is 727-493-2055. You can check us out on the web. Where are we on the web?
We're at doublespecial@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Double Special at Twitter, soon to be all hashtagged up by Tiffany.
That's what I'm saying.
And we got doublespecialshow.com, but nothing up there yet.
Nothing
So,
up
yeah.
there. Is it .com? You actually got a .com?
Oh, we got a .com, baby.
When did you do that?
That's when we got that.
Yeah, but you bought the name. You don't actually have a .com. There's no website. You're not on a server.
Well, no, but it's doublespecial.com is the site we own. We just don't have anything up on it yet.
It's not an actual site, though. You bought the domain name. There's not. If somebody types in doublespecial.com, it's not going to go to a page and go under construction. Am I correct?
Correct. It'll probably say, like, somebody owns this.
Right.
And yeah.
So there's no. Stop telling people like there's a website that you were
I didn't
constructing.
say we had a website. I said we own it.
because I looked it up.
See?
And
Oh my God.
there was
Yeah.
nothing there.
And she's like, does Jordan have Dreamweaver? Is he working his internet magic? No, he's not doing shit about it.
I actually have a-
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I have a
Nothing.
I have a coupon to build a website,
So we'll get Tiffany
we could
to
do that.
And Tiffany's going to do Twitter for us, and it's going to be exciting. We got a great show lined up for you tonight. As I said before, we have a guest comic in the house, Dave Celestian. Say hello to Dave. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, guys.
Yeah. Dave's going to, what's that? Andrew's going to what?
Hey, Andrew's.
Andrew in 10 minutes. There we go. Andrew Hall, lots to talk about. Tim Kidd, we had I don't know if it's a culmination of the Tim Kidd situation, but we'll talk about that. This guy, Tim Kidd, I'll get into it. I'm pissed off enough, but we got inside information. We sent our clandestine spy into the house, right? Tiffany went into the club where Tim Kidd was working locally and tried to repair bridges between us, and I guess it's not going to happen.
Also coming up on the Double Special Show, creepy puppeteers go mad in Largo.
What the hell, man?
Our report on the Andrew Hall stand-up routine.
Yes, but first,
Dramatic readings from Maureen Sullivan's new book. But first, it's time to check in.
okay, this is
17-pound lobster freed by man from Connecticut restaurant. Man figured he was 80 years old and deserved to live. Check in.
he freed a 17-pound lobster.
He purchased and freed it.
Well, that's not. Oh, okay,
That's nice.
That's kind of like slavery. He freed it. He just put it back in the ocean.
You just put it back right in the ocean.
Dave, how do you feel about lobster? You like lobster? Would you free one, or would you
Kind of
rather-
indifferent, I'll take them if they're in front of me.
And if they're in front of you, all right.
Yeah.
So
Too
17.
expensive.
That's a big ass lobster, man.
But would you go into a restaurant and pick an animal that has already been marked for slaughter and choose to free that animal and let it go free? Is there any other restaurant you could even do that in?
I would do that.
yeah, what are they gonna
17 pounds. That's huge.
do? Well, no, that depends though, because usually when you buy a lobster in a restaurant, you don't like get to contact with the lobster before it's
No.
brought back to the kitchen. You point at it, somebody else picks it out.
Right.
So what did this guy do? Like request to spend some time with the lobster before they boiled him? I don't understand how that works.
I don't know. I was hoping when I first read the story that it was going to be like some guerrilla action,
Right.
going in at night with masks and guns and rescuing the lobster. But
One lobster out of an
no
entire
such luck.
tank.
Yeah.
We'll take the biggest one.
Yeah,
Puny
right.
guy, you're screwed. What are you gonna do?
I guess that would be kind of rough. wouldn't it? Yeah, that is kind of shitty though. I mean, excuse me.
yeah,
I
right.
know. But
I
that's
told
both
him
of
not
us
to
right
curse
there.
and we both
Yeah, I
cussed.
know. But honestly, all those other lobsters sitting there. What about me, man?
Yeah, not big
That
enough.
dude's 80 years old, 17 pounds, lived a full life.
Right.
I'm like 12. What about me?
My claws. There's no meat in here. No meat at all. in the young
Meanwhile,
lobster.
some fat jerk from Hartford is eyeing me over from the corner. God.
And where did he take? Like, did he have a specific spot? I wouldn't even know where to release a lobster.
Water.
No, but I mean, you can't just drop it in a lake, dude. Obviously, you guys there's be somewhere. You can't throw it. It's got to be on the. It's got to be on the actual thing there.
Yeah,
Right?
you find a spot. All right.
Okay, we got a phone call. We're gonna go ahead and take a call. Go ahead.
Check-in suspended. Welcome to the Double Special Show.
Call.
Oh, I can't believe you would suspend check-in for me.
Wow,
Marty.
We've been on the air for 4 minutes. You desperate attention hog. What
I
the
know.
hell? God, Christ.
We're not even playing your intro yet. Not till we call you later.
Yeah.
No, but you can't call me later. That's why I'm calling in early.
Okay, go ahead. Marty Hoffman on the line. Go ahead and play his intro. Yeah, why not?
We had this all planned out, Marty, for when the show started getting
I
crappy.
would
Comedy report with
Marty.
our comedy report.
I'm the only one who gets to talk over your intro, bro.
Live
Okay?
from Texas.
I'm talking over your
where
intro
they
right now.
have
That's what I
chickens
do.
And cows
You
and
don't.
Martys. So many Martys.
Don't start talking yet, Marty. Still only me. Still only me. Still me. Okay, now you can talk.
Okay, go ahead.
What?
So, tonight I'm not performing at Shotzi's. I'm performing in Houston.
You're going to Houston tonight.
Houston? Wow.
Wow.
I'm in Houston. I'm in Houston right now.
Oh, you're
Houston,
already
yep.
there.
I'm already there. Yeah, the show starts at 8:30 our time. So,
Okay, so I'm getting a vibe that this is
I
big.
will-
I'm getting a vibe that this is big news. That you want to tell us something important. You're opening for somebody important. You're doing something fantastic. Go ahead, spill it. What are you doing?
I'm doing an open mic in Houston at a small bar.
I thought he was like, I'm opening for Tina Turner. You know, something fantastic.
Honestly, dude.
She's in Houston and she's huge, and I'm be the opening act.
At this point, I'm regretting not calling you later and getting your voicemail.
Did
'cause
he
that would've been
fly
better.
over there? He flew to Houston doing open mic?
No, he lives in College Station. So how
okay.
far is Houston from College Station? Like what, 2-hour deal or 4-hour?
Yeah, a little under 2 hours.
Okay. So what's the name of the bar? First of all, that's important. We're all
Yeah.
comics. We need to know.
The Drinkery on Washington,
The Drinkery.
or the Washington Avenue Drinkery, maybe.
Okay.
Washington
That's a lot
Avenue
different.
Drinkery.
All right, that's different. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The Drinkery.
So, like, are there scouts there or something? Why would you drive 2 hours?
I know.
Because he lives in College Station and he does comedy regularly at a place called Shotzi's.
Yeah,
okay?
did you get banned from Schlotsky's? What happened at the
Shotzi's.
deli?
No, I did not get banned. In fact, they're probably going to miss me there tonight. But
Oh.
there's a guy that used to do comedy there with me, and he moved over to Houston, and he went to this comedy night. He ended up hosting the comedy night, and so he invited me out, and it was a good chance to like network and meet the other comics in the Houston area and everything, so I can try to weasel my way into the improv here.
Exactly.
You
I was just
want-
going to say, there's
he
an
just-
improv there.
He just wanted an audience with teeth.
Yeah, it's a Houston thing. You know, it's a contemporary audience. No, but seriously, though, there is an improv there. And if you can do comedy, if you can get into the improv sort of circle and be seen by those people, it's a good thing.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
are you nervous, Marty? I know that Marty, before a show, I don't know if people know Marty, have seen Marty do shows. Outside, I don't know what he's like, talks to himself, but he poops like 3 or 4 times. Like he goes to the bathroom like 3 or 4 times, right? You become quite regular right before a show.
Are you
am I
talking
right?
about him or Brad?
No, I'm talking about him.
Oh.
Yeah, Brad was more of that, but me, not so much anymore. Me, I'm much smoother. Now that I have confidence in my improving skill,
Oh, wow.
I'm much
You've-
much less regular during the before the show.
You've
Okay.
gained control of your peristalsis. Good for you, my friend.
Now, have you got your
Good for you knowing that word.
right? No. Now, do you have your set list all ready to go? I mean, do you know how much time you get to do at this open mic? How much time will you get to go
It's
over?
going to depend on how many people show up,
What?
but probably
comics.
at least 12 minutes, maybe
What?
a half hour.
12 minutes.
And-
That's a.
And an open mic.
Pretty flexible.
How many comics are there supposed to be there? Right, 12 minutes seems like a long ass time for an open mic set, dude.
Yeah, but if only like 4 or 5 people show up,
Okay, so throughout the when
and
he's
like
waiting.
the people that are showing up actually are really
right.
talented people.
Mhm.
So there's some actual really funny comics like in Shotzi's. There are a couple funny people and then just a whole bunch of painful stuff. But here, there are some talented people that'll be going out. So
Well, Marty, we'd like to
Not so painful
thank
to
you
watch
for your
people.
comedy correspondent report on the state of comedy in Eustis and College Station, Texas. Now, did you have anything interesting to talk about tonight?
No, what about check-in?
No.
Are you still doing check-in?
Well, we did the check-in, but the first story, did you hear the first story?
Time. Back to check in.
All right, damn it. All right.
Check in. Turkey cuts off trade with Syria, closes the border.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap, right.
Wow.
I know. What do you think of that? Check in.
Yeah. Marty?
I think that whole area is really ripe with strife.
Good rhyming response from Marty. Check in.
Awful.
Kim Jong-un off the market, gets married in Pyongyang in surprise celebrity wedding. Check in.
Who got married to what?
Kim Jong-un.
Got married to...
I don't know, some lady.
I thought Kim was a lady.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's wow.
Kim
really,
Jong-un.
You just pissed off a lot of Koreans. I want to let you know that right now.
A lot of North Koreans.
Yeah, North Koreans, right?
Yeah,
Jeez.
South Koreans are like, I love this girl and she smells so wonderful. Oh, what?
And I do Taekwondo, and I speak Korean.
Oh, that's right. You're
little bit.
practically Korean in an American sort of Chuck Norris sort of way.
Really?
All right, yeah.
No, she
that's
speaks
it.
Korean, but not up on the politics of Korea at all. That's right.
I'm joking.
No, she's not. Marty, any at all? Dave, you want to chime in? Dave's
I
like,
speak Chinese. That's about
Wasn't
it.
the woman that he married supposed to have been in a band or something? Didn't she do a song over there or something like that?
All I know is the woman has been named as Ri Sol Ju, not Yeon Song Wol, as many as it expected.
All the Koreans are mad at us now.
right now I can tell that Dave
Did that
doesn't
make
smoke
sense
much
to
pot.
anybody?
What's that?
Every night.
Every night. All right.
I said, did that make sense to anybody, the words he said in that
No,
order?
none of it. Listen, it never does, Marty. We're just trying to get you off the phone. It never does. We're just trying to annoy you enough that you'll hang up. No.
More as this story develops.
What time do you go on the stage there, brother?
I don't know, probably 9 o'clock or so this time.
You don't know much of
10 o'clock your time.
You don't know much of anything over there. You have no idea what's going on.
Check in. In further North Korean news, North Korean Olympic women's football team walks off the pitch as the South Korean flag is mistakenly displayed. Check in.
Where did you get this news? What newspaper?
The BBC.
Yeah, that little independent newspaper, the BBC. Marty, wouldn't you be pissed? Can you imagine?
They really
Yeah,
don't
if they
like
put up
each
the
other.
wrong flag,
Yes.
if all of a sudden I was pitching, and which would never happen because I can't throw a ball, but if I could, and all of a sudden they threw up the Japanese flag, I would probably still throw the frickin' ball. Wouldn't
Okay.
care, it's a flag.
Oh.
Crap.
Marty completely misunderstands what sport we're talking about. Check in.
All right, dude. All right. Well, listen, I got another call coming in a couple minutes. We need to get through all this other stuff. So, anything you want to say to
I was going to let you talk to the guy that was organizing it. but-
What? Oh, the guy that's organizing what? The open mic?
Yeah, the guy that was at Shotzi's. I figured you could interview him and ask him questions about me.
Okay.
and
Yeah, put
crap
him on.
like that.
Go ahead. Put him on the line.
Right.
I'll talk to him. Go ahead. What's his name, first of all?
His name is Joffer, and I'll have to go get him. But
I thought he was
for
right there.
God's
dude. I
sake,
thought he was right there,
Marty.
dude.
Only take him an hour. Hold on.
Jesus Christ. You made it sound like he was dying to get on the phone. He's right here, and he'd like to talk to you.
I have
He's
to
got
go
to
get
drive
him.
back home first.
well,
Yeah, right.
he's in the building. I just didn't go in the building because the noise is loud in the building.
All right, well,
So-
then forget it. If I have to listen to you walk and search for the guy, especially when his name... What's his name? Joffrin? What the hell is his name?
Jodhpur,
Jodhpur.
where are my horsing trousers?
Actually, he's coming out right now. He's coming out right now.
All right. What's his name? Joffner?
Joplin.
Joffer.
Joffer.
Jaffer.
All right.
I got this.
Really?
Yeah,
no.
I got this. This is good.
All right, hey, Joffer.
Is it Chopper or...
Hello?
Hello, is this
Joffer
Jofford?
with a J.
Wait. All right.
Here he is right now. Here's
Okay.
Joffer.
All right.
Jofford.
Hello.
Jofford, I want you to listen very carefully. The bald man next to you is very dangerous. Do whatever he says. Do you understand?
You're saying he's dangerous, but do whatever he says still?
Yes.
He may be gay, too.
That seems very contradictory to me.
He told us he wants you to give him a back rub. Give him a back rub, Jofford, quickly. He is dangerous.
Don't
argue.
I'm not gonna give him a
Don't
back
argue.
rub.
Oh.
All right. You want to give him another option other than
All
the
right,
back rub?
fine. This is not going well. You're not cooperative, but thank you for checking in, Jofford. Back to the regular interview,
All right,
sir.
no, wait. I'll give him a back rub. I'll give him a back rub.
All
for
right.
you.
What?
All right, I want to hear Marty describe the back rub to us as it happens. Joffner, Chopper, whatever the hell your name
I
is.
gave up and I won.
Joffer.
Jockey. I don't know what his
I think
name
it's
is.
Crawford.
It's-
Crawford? Yeah, I like Crawford.
No,
No, it's Bill.
It's like Crawford is like a Dallas name. We'll go with Crawford.
he's never gonna call in again.
Are you still there?
He's rubbing his back. Hold
Oh
on.
Yeah, I'm listening to y'all. Talk
All
about
right.
it.
All right. So listen. In all seriousness, you got this open mic. You've developed this open mic. Marty's coming out. How? What are the back at Shotzi's or Shotsky's? What's the name? Shotsky's? Schlotsky's? Yeah.
Shotzies, yeah.
Shotzi's. Right. How is Marty viewed? Are people getting annoyed with him already? The local comics? Is he getting annoying?
Marty's amazing. Marty is keeping the show alive. We have mostly shitty comedians, and if it wasn't for Marty, it would be. It already is a pretty sad show, but it would be tragic.
Yeah, but you know the reason he left here is because he burned all his bridges. He was telling comics how to do comedy and what was right in comedy and all this stuff. And he had to actually leave Florida. He didn't tell you that, did he?
He got chased out, man.
No, he told me he was too good for Florida, and everyone else there sucks. They wanted to find a new scene.
Well, that's exactly what an egomaniac would say. I'm too good for Florida. But the reality of the situation is he was marginally good, and because there were so many crappy comics here, it seemed like he was doing them a favor. But then he took it to the next step, where all of a sudden now he was like the Dr. Phil of comedy, and he was like, "Oh, let me tell you how to do that." Get all weird, And people are like, "Listen, dude, I know you're in an interracial relationship. It doesn't matter to us. Stop telling us what to do. We don't care what you just leave us alone." And now I'm sure after being there for a certain amount of time that he is actually, look, you like the guy? I guess that's the question. You like him?
Yeah, I love Marty
Are you married,
with
sir?
my heart.
Are you married, Jofford?
I'm 22 years old, and I'm
Do you have a
not
significant
even.
other?
I'm not married.
Let him finish the question.
Okay. Do you have a significant other?
No, I do not.
All right, that's good though. That's maybe why you can hang out with Marty because he's notorious for sleeping with other people's wives. That was a big part of the reason he got chased out of the Tampa comedy scene.
No, let's call it for what
He
it
never
is.
told me that adultery was part of the reason why he left.
No,
Florida.
listen, he's deleted all those pages. All that stuff is off his hard drive. I'm telling you, man, the guy is shifty, and he's working.
He knows how to kill a paper trail.
Yeah, that's
what we're
exactly
saying.
right. All right, well, listen, I
love Marty.
All right.
He's great.
Well, I hope you have a good show tonight. I want you guys to do well there in Houston, represent Tampa. And where are you from originally? Are you from Texas originally?
Yes, from Houston.
Oh, you are from Houston. Okay. Well, make sure Marty gets home.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are you in a wind tunnel, brother? What are you doing? It sounds like you got a jet ski going.
That Houston weather.
It's windy out here. We're outside. We can't be in the bar. There's music. You gotta choose between music or wind. Right now, it's wind.
Okay.
Are there tumbleweeds out there too?
It's Houston, bro. It's not.
I don't know.
Come on. Let's not. You've been around the country. Stop it.
They travel.
Listen, they got to get ready for their show. All right. Well, listen. I hope you guys have a good show. Thanks so much for being on the show. If you want, do you stay in Houston? If you want to call the show and check in, as long as you don't do it from the top of the building there.
What? I can't.
Don't jump.
I can't hear you. It's getting windier.
All right, brother. Well, listen. Thanks for coming on the show. Give the phone back to Marty, and we'll tell him some stuff about you.
All right. Thanks a lot for having me.
All right, Joffrey.
Jofford, ladies and gentlemen, comedy impresario from Houston, Texas, knocking him back at Shotsky's.
All right, Marty, are you there?
Yes, I'm back.
All right. Well, listen. I'm bored with this. So, listen. We're gonna go ahead and move on.
We got half a person to talk to.
That's right. All right. So, listen. Good luck tonight.
So how did it set go?
Well, we were going to talk about that ad nauseum, but you were on the phone. It gets a little weird. But
Yeah.
he did good. And if you're near a computer before you go on stage, listen, and we'll let you know. Or you can listen to the archive deal.
All right, guys. Well, I'll let you get on to your Tiffany Barbee and your Andrew Hall and stuff. That's fine. I'll just go.
I'm glad we're Facebook friends now, Marty.
I am too, but your pictures could be sexier. Work on that. Do you have any bikini pictures or anything? Just
Right now,
something
Jofford
for a
is just
lonely guy
I
in
keep
Houston. Traveling from College Station to Houston.
I keep it appropriate.
No beach. You never been to the beach or a water park?
There are some bikini pictures. If you look at Tiffany and Company, there should be that album. There should be good
that's crashed
pictures
in
of
2
me and my
seconds.
friends in bikinis.
You don't know, man. She's into some weird stuff, Marty, because earlier she was telling us about how she was taking her clothes off to keep a lady from farting. Some weird act that we don't understand. I don't even, That's how it went down. It's weird.
Yeah.
some kind of weird denial
Yeah, I
thing.
can't believe she would actually direct me to. Oh, there are actually better pictures for that.
Listen,
If you go to.
don't look a
that's
gift
the-
horse in the mouth, man.
I hate to disappoint. What a people pleaser you are, Tiffany.
That's what I'm
You can
saying.
just tell me to screw off. You know that. That's what they're telling me to do.
Yeah. For the last 10 minutes.
All right. Well, I will
right,
let
brother.
you guys get on to your entertaining people.
We will.
And I will stop bringing your show down
Yeah.
with my comedy
All right.
report.
Yeah, anytime would be nice. All right, brother.
Marty
And,
Hoffman.
and really
Oh,
appropriate
my God.
joke, by the way, Chris.
What?
Making the Batman joke the same day as the tragedy. Good job, Chris.
I have big nuts.
Anyway, all right. Talk to you later.
All right, see you
Bye-bye.
later. All right, there we go. All right.
Marty Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen, Christian puppeteer to the stars. No, that's not right. Marty Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen, always better in the second half of the show. Marty Hoffman checking in.
All right, so let me. We got enough with that crap. All right, are you still with us, Dave? Are you still with us? We're gonna get to you.
I'm
in a
awake.
couple-
I'm good. I'm
All right,
awake.
you're good.
You
Okay.
good?
All right. Dave has no idea what the hell's going on. All right, so real quick, we'll talk about Kicking Wings because the guy, the man of the night. The man of the hour is going to call in a
Andrew
couple
Hall.
minutes. Andrew Hall, that's right. So we did Kickin' Wings, which I never thought. First, it was I did a bowling alley for the first time in my 12-year career. Which have you done bowling alleys yet, Dave?
Comedy in a bowling alley?
Comedy in a bowling alley.
No, I've done a bus, not a bowling alley.
Okay, bus is impressive. That's pretty damn.
Pretty
Now, are
good.
you being serious, Leprechaun? That's real, or are you
I'm
just?
I'm
bullshitting?
actually the renegade of comedy. I could probably list 15 to probably 50 places that you've never even thought of doing.
All right, we'll talk about. All right, so we'll get there. So we do comedy at the Kicking Wings in Largo. We got Paul Voigt on the card. We got I'm headlining, and then Andrew Hall. If those of you who listen to the show, you know who Andrew Hall is. He's called in the show many times.
Why don't we explain Andrew to Dave, though? Because I don't think.
All right, we'll explain Andrew to Dave. Andrew is a local celebrity in that he overcame the handicap of cerebral palsy to go live on his own and walk when they told him he would never walk again. And then one night got hit by a drunk driver, lost his leg and part of his pelvis to this drunk driver. And through that met Montel Williams and got connected with the Dolphin Tale movie. And now the people that did the prosthetic for Dolphin Tale are going to help Andrew get a prosthetic leg so that he may walk again.
It's your pretty standard comic origin story.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly a comic book origin story. And then so Andrew, being the amazing person that he is, the positive person that he is, will not give up. Decided he wanted to do stand-up comedy. So we offered him an opportunity to do stand-up comedy for the first time ever for him. And he came out and he did a pretty good job, right, Jordan?
I was impressed.
Yeah. And Jordan, listen, if it was sucked, Jordan he'd say it in a nice way, but you still say, it was.
Oh, no, I'm going to
It's kinda-
say it. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm totally
Right.
going to give him some criticism. I mean, it was not, it was. Well,
Listen.
we'll get into it.
Well-
He's on hold. Let's bring Andrew in. Let's play his intro and get Andrew here on the line with us on the Double Special Show live on ComedySlamRadio.com. Don't laugh, Andrew. Only I can talk
Ladies
over
and
Andrew.
gentlemen, it's time for half of a comedy report from half of a person. Here's our crippled comedy correspondent, Andrew, with the hit and run comedy report.
Andrew Hall, ladies and gentlemen. We're keeping the lights on for you.
Yes. Hi.
Hey, how are you doing, buddy?
All right, man. I gotta tell you, I think Nolan's entertainment venture is nothing short of genius, and I was honored in so many ways, more ways than one, to be there at the end of the night, and it was a great time. In terms of the comic, I want to tip my hat off to all comics that may be listening. Marty, Farty, Charty, Marty, all my
Marty,
respects
Farty,
to you. And there's comics that could blow me out of the water, but I know I got a lot of work to do, I had a huge blast here tonight, guys.
All right, well, let me say this. I've been doing comedy for a long time, and I've seen a lot of open mics. A lot of guys, at open mics come up. It's the first time he's up there. I'll have to say this. Now, you do public speaking as it is. He does motivational speaking through this accent. You were on Montel Williams, and I have to tell you, I watched the Montel Williams clips, and the thing that stuck out the most is, as serious as it was at the end, when the doctor came over and gave you a hug, he cracks a joke, dude, and it was a great joke. He goes, listen, you know how many women would kill to be in the position that I'm in right now? Which could mean a lot of different things for Andrew Hall. But what he meant was with this good-looking doctor. And it got a huge laugh. It made the doctor really uncomfortable, which I found hysterical. All right, he didn't know what the hell to say to that because it's like, what do you say? But there it is. That's that instinct to be funny in the face of adversity, and that's what happened live while we were at Kicking Wings. Andrew's having the set, and he's telling stories, and some of them, some of them didn't really have punchlines, but he was confident on stage, right, Jordan?
Oh, yeah. After
No
I
fear.
screwed him up. But go
Yeah,
on.
after Jordan screwed him up. Yeah, because Andrew came to him before the show. Tell him what he said. Dude.
All right, and no, and this is cool, Andrew, because I mean, like I've done.
This is
believe me.
great. No, this is great.
But I can't. You came up to me and you asked me, "Was it like if it's okay if you adopt jokes?"
Adopt jokes.
And I said, "No,
No,
man."
that's a no-no.
Yeah,
That's a no-no.
not without the parents' permission, Andrew. You
And I
can't
just-
adopt the child.
And I
without-
just saw like the oh crap look come in your eyes. I'm like, oh man.
My plan has been ruined.
But to be fair, man, I was like, dude, you know what, dude, if that's what you got planned, because that, I mean, I understand it's your first time up, and you can, I mean, you know, go ahead and do it if that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
And you did not do that.
He
And
didn't.
which is awesome.
He switched it up. He told some stories, and then at the latter part of his set, the lights go completely out. I mean, the place is pitch black. What does Andrew do?
And I say, you turn the lights off on a cripple. What an insult.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Huge laugh, pulls him back in. Pretty impressive for a guy that's never been on stage before. And I wouldn't say that. If you sucked, I would say, listen, dude, we got to work on it. Da, 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 da. But I thought he rolled it out pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you got the timing, dude. We were just like, wow.
And Chris Gorges, number one, a gorgeous guy, no homo.
It's okay.
Wow, what a way to use, I guess you could say, affliction, infirmity, disability, for his set. Really knocked it out of the ballpark. I was in stitches with some of the innuendos. That was funny.
I got a little carried away with the short cord and insinuated that they did that on purpose to watch Andrew flip off the stage in his chair. And hey, listen, I had a good time there. And you're a great sport, and it takes a lot of guts. As Dave, you're a comic. You've been doing this for a long time. It takes a lot of guts to get up there, doesn't it?
Scariest thing in the world?
The first time you went up on stage, Dave, how did you feel? Did you do good? Did you
I
have
felt
any?
great because I took 3 Xanax and drank like 4 beers.
Okay, so you were asleep basically. It was basically watching a guy on a
There
bench.
drooling, did my 5 minutes.
All right. Yeah, Dave's like, listen, I'm going to take a nap. Enjoy it if you can.
I was a nervous wreck, but I was sleeping.
I think that Andrew Hall has. I think Andrew Hall has great promise. And now listen, after you did the set, once you got in your van, you drove home. How'd you feel about it, man?
I loved it. I mean, honestly, on stage, you know, I felt like a little worm on a big friggin' hook. But I had a blast. You know, you take it with stride. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and reiterate, but I know I got a lot of work to do. Chris Gorges, please allow me to say I'm a huge fan. And
thank you.
I don't know when the Boston audition is, but is it in Florida?
Yeah, actually, I'm not doing the.
Audition?
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I called him up. It's been a crazy week. I had to get my car repaired, so I'm not doing it. This is the third time. But listen, I'm doing a lot of shows around. I got another thing booked in September. We're going to get together. We're going to do it again. I want to see you do it again. Listen, there's lots of open mics in the Tampa Bay area, St. Pete area, where you can get up and do your thing, dude. I think you really should pursue it. I mean, I'm serious about that.
Yeah, you just need some jokes, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, right. No, I think that Andrew wants us to help him write some jokes, and I think it's a good idea. Yeah. So listen, next week, what do you say you come into the studio and we'll get together, we'll joke a little bit, and we'll work on a set list live on the air. How does that sound? Do you think you can make it in?
Yeah, on Wednesday before we go on air, or are we gonna do it raw?
No, we'll
just start on the air. And
yeah,
of course, dude. I don't want to
we got 2 hours to film, bro.
2 hours. We'll talk.
We need you.
That'll be fun. I'll get to meet him.
Yeah, and Tiffany will get to meet you. And I think Tiffany wants to meet you. However, we can't find her mom, so I apologize about that. But
Sorry. She's busy.
listen, we told Tiffany. We told
By
Tiffany.
the way, Tiffany Barbee, hello. Hope you're doing well, ma'am.
Oh, I'm doing well.
Listen, an hour after the show, I went on
Good deal.
An hour after the show, I went on Andrew Hall's Facebook page, and there were rumors of him being in a relationship. And people were like, "Are you with somebody? What was the deal with that, Andrew? Were you almost in a relationship with a girl?"
Well, long story short, maybe she could follow me at this point, and we were together, but she said I was a man whore. She took me my phone. There's a specific reason. There's a specific reason why I keep my phone unlocked, and she took the liberty of dipping into it. I haven't heard from her, so long story short, Michelle will probably not be coming back.
Oh man.
So
But listen, you're a man whore, so I mean, you have a stable of
Well,
bitches.
He was hitting on every
Well,
chick
he
in
doesn't
there.
want to go out with someone that goes through his phone. I learned my lesson on that.
I'd be pissed, right? Yeah, heat
that's-
miser. Dude, that's awful.
Yeah, Heat Miser did that. No.
He looks like he might go through some people's phones, huh?
Easy now.
Yeah, BJ's seen the girl that came up to me that I used to go to high school with after the show. She said hello. Remember that, BJ?
All right, so like I said, next week, come in the studio, we'll talk, we'll hang out, and we'll work on your set a little bit, and then we'll decide when, soon. We need to do it again soon, where you get up on stage and try it with a little bit, with the confidence that you had, but with actually prepared material that you know is going to get a laugh. All right?
Well, no. And let's be honest. I did fumble. I fumbled twice. I repeated the same thing. But the good thing is I hung in there, and I knew it was time to stop before people were starting to twirl their thumbs and be like, "All right, this is getting boring." But Chris, on a different subject. Obviously, your dad. You're married. During the doctor study, actually, it's not the Montel has not had a show. But on the doctors doctors segment,
right?
Yes or no? Did you cry at all?
No. Listen, it was touching, and I've seen. Wow, that's a hell of a question to ask somebody. Were you moved emotionally? Yes, I was moved emotionally, but not to tears because I've known the story. And listen, it's an awful friggin' story, dude. You have overcome adversity that I think a lot of people probably couldn't overcome. I mean, if they were really faced with it,
and 80%, 80% of the Andrew Hall story. Honestly, I know Tiffany, BJ, Nolan in the back. There's nothing short of tragic. But the key is I coach. I coach our young men and women who are coming back, limb loss, 19, 20, 21, 22, losing limbs, all 4 limbs, paraplegics, quadriplegics. Ways to bounce back and get driving and get to swimming and their males having lots and lots of sex. So, yeah.
The thing that affected me the most, I think, was the article that I read where it said the golden hour. That article that you sent me, and it had a drawn picture. It had a drawn picture of this guy in the headlights of a car like a deer. That was the freakiest illustration for a story I've ever seen. I want to say that right now, Andrew. I don't know who the hell drew that, but that freaked me out the most out of everything. What the hell was that?
Anybody who follows the news knows that the key for news is to get your attention, is to get you to go, oh my gosh. A picture like that hits every mom and dad who has a kid who says, make sure you call me when you go out, and can relate to getting, unfortunately, a phone call that your son or daughter's been in an accident. So if that hits you home, then that picture did the justice that it was supposed to do.
All right. Well, listen, I want you to come to the studio next week. We'll get it all wrapped up. We'll get some jokes written, and then we'll get you back on the stage and see where it goes. Are you willing to do that? You willing to give it another shot?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sounds very good.
All right, brother. All right, Andrew, listen, thanks for calling. We're going to move on, but I'm looking forward to it. Get in touch with Nolan. Let's set it up, and we'll get you in the studio, okay? I think that's an okay. All right, there we go.
Andrew Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Half a goodbye from half a person. No, what do you mean any goodbye?
No goodbye.
Yeah, no goodbye.
Is he still there?
No.
No, he's not. Okay. All right, good. No, I love Andrew Hall, but I don't want to get too serious with listen, that accident thing was, the more I read it, the more I felt bad about it, but let's move on. So anyway, we got. That was all depressing. All right, so we got Dave Celestian in the studio. Let's go ahead and turn to Dave here real quick because he's got to get the hell out of here. Dave, you're a headlining comic. You've been in comedy for how long? How long have you been doing comedy?
7 years, October.
11 years. Now, where are you from? 7. Excuse me. 7 or 11. Pick. I don't get.
I said 70. Just
half of it.
After 5
7 years. 45 years. Huh?
Yeah. All right. So now, where are you from originally? You from Florida? Or are you from somewhere else?
Born in Syracuse. Moved to Florida when I was 8.
Yes.
And then moved away to New York City 4 years ago.
Now, are you based out of New York City now?
No, I'm back here now.
You're back here.
I moved back here 2 weeks ago.
So just 2 weeks?
2 weeks ago.
From New York?
From New York City.
Got the hell out of the city? Why? Why would you leave New York City, bro?
I hate it.
You didn't like it?
What?
How long were you in the city?
I was in New York City for like 2 years, and then I met my girlfriend. She lives in the Catskills, so I moved up there.
The Catskills.
Catskills in the woods. Yeah, in the woods.
Every comic's nightmare
That's
is to
what-
move to the Huckna Valley in the Catskills.
That's what every comedian thought when I moved away. They
Right,
thought he's
exactly.
done. They thought he's done. But you know what? I get way more gigs than New York City.
I'm sure you're in the
Way too
Catskills.
saturated down there.
And then you wake up and you're in Branson, Missouri, and you're screwed. You know what I'm saying? You're in that.
It's just New York City's too. It's just too packed with comedians. You
Well,
know?
and you're not really getting paid in New York City for like full gigs. It's
No, you're
usually-
actually working for stage time. There's guys that work at comedy clubs
Exactly.
all day for 5 minutes. I'm like,
and
no
then
way.
you've got national headliners like when I did a set in New York City at Stand Up New York. I worked with Steve Byrne popped in. He gets paid for his guest set. I don't get anything for my guest
No, they
set.
just bump you. They
Well,
don't-
no,
yeah.
I got to go, but Steve Byrne walks in, does a guest set for $10.50, and they pay him. I don't know how much. Probably not a lot, but
That's how it works there. I mean,
Right,
the
of
big
course.
dogs come in and that's it.
and they
you
get
know?
but they get paid for their guest sets. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Oh, for
They're
the
not-
guest sets, they
for a
get
guest
paid.
set. It's
Wow.
not like they don't have an actual Stand Up New York. It's a cavalcade of comics for over like 4 hours into up until midnight. I
How long ago did you go to there?
Like 5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
4 or 5 years ago. But listen, I'm not knocking. I had a great set. It was great to be in the city, but you can't really make a lot of money in the city.
No.
Now
that's
you're
why I
a
had to
full
get
time
out of there.
comic. That's what
That's
you
all
do.
I do,
That's
yeah.
all you do.
Just comedy.
So now you're here in Florida. You left Catskills. So the girl's still in Catskills. Is that
She
what-
moved down with me. We're
Oh.
down here. Her daughter is down here, 18-year-old daughter who I
Oh.
lived with for 2 years.
Wow. This is a
And,
seated tale of comedy.
There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, no, this
there.
is like a road. This is like he brought the road back with him.
Just turned into the Bill
Jeez.
Wyman story.
I saw Jordan smirk. I'm
Now
like,
you're
"Stop."
shaking your head. Obviously, you care about the lady. You invited
yeah,
her
yeah,
back,
yeah.
so you're excited about this relationship, right?
Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah.
good. She's a social worker and a very big heart, and she's
Okay.
a good person. So
18-year-old girl. She's straight. She's
Well,
not like crazy.
the
Or,
daughter's fine. The daughter's
okay,
fine.
it's not like chaos and like.
She's just got some social skill problems because living up there in the middle of nowhere, you
Right.
don't
Okay.
talk to people. So
So now you still doing comedy here? You're still working? You're
yeah,
okay.
I'm flying on Friday morning. I'm flying up to Hartford, Connecticut. I'm
Hartford.
doing a show in Massachusetts.
Look
Friday
for the
night.
lobster, dude. He's up there running around
Is he
free
up there?
somewhere. Yeah.
He's on the coast. I used to live in Connecticut. That's a hard
Where'd
place.
you live?
I lived in Mystic, Connecticut, Groton, Conneccut. That's where I actually started to do comedy. Was
That's
in
where
East
I
Lyme.
almost got a job there, Electric Boat, when I had my engineering degree.
Okay, EB. Yeah.
Groton.
Yeah,
All Groton.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was in the Navy there. I started doing comedy at the Mystic Comedy Treehouse, then worked a place in East Lyme. But that's, again, lots of driving to get the gigs.
Oh
and
yeah,
It's,
it's a couple hours, a couple
yeah,
hours
yeah,
here or
yeah,
there.
yeah. So now you're still traveling all over to do your shows, and
I'm trying to take over Florida.
you're trying to take over Florida?
I'm just trying to get gigs around the state of Florida.
Tiffany,
now.
would you like to enlighten him on the state of Tampa Bay comedy here and how
Not
he will
Tampa
be
Bay, we're
how
going
he will be
outside
received?
this.
Well, you're here. You got to start from here, Dave. I'm
That's where I'm
saying
based out of.
this is your epicenter. Okay,
This is it.
you must radiate from within this epicenter outward into Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Attention, all you scumbag comics in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
A new day has come, Laszlo. I'm talking to you.
There's a new
Laszlo.
sheriff in town, and
Oh,
his
no.
name is
That's
Sebastian.
right.
Yeah.
No more jokes about,
Celestian.
jokes about
Yes,
shaving
listen.
your cat's paws won't work anymore because Dave's in town. He's
But he-
taking over Tampa.
I
and
don't
Florida.
have eyebrows like that guy though, man. I
Yeah,
wish
so
I
you
did.
know last. So you know a lot of the comics.
Got beautiful eyebrows.
Now, have you and I met in the past in the con? Okay, because I haven't
look
tried.
familiar.
Okay, I've been here for a long time. So now you're back in town. Have you been out to the work clubs? Have you been out to where you've been trying to get into the scene and see what's what?
Last night, what was it? Tampa. What was the
Improv?
place called?
Side splitters,
No. It was
Didn't
just
even know
it was
the
an open
improv.
mic at a
picture show.
cafe, coffee house,
Oh God,
Sacred Grounds.
Oh, those are always fun.
Monday. It was a music mic,
Oh, for Pete's sake!
and they're all depressed musicians,
wow.
so they don't laugh.
And you're not a musician.
no.
I'm
no,
assuming
no.
by the tone and the structure of that sentence that you did not have a
I
good.
don't play any music. No,
No, but you
it went well because
Did
I hit them where they need to be hit.
Where is that?
You basically gotta go into the music stuff, talk about music, and talk about how depressed those guys are. And
Musicians?
Yeah.
Not all musicians are.
well, these guys
depressed.
are open micers.
Oh, all
they're
those
Just they're just sad.
So you just throw a musician around. You don't even care if it sticks with
yeah,
it.
I mean,
It was-
my goal on stage is to basically be in the moment,
Yes.
have fun,
Okay.
be real, and just tell the truth, and that's it. Be honest.
How did you start doing comedy? What got you into it? Was it open mics? Was it a contest?
I had people telling me my whole life to do it, so finally.
you never listen to those people.
I don't
Dave.
listen. I was like, "There's no way." I did it when I was 15 in high school. My teacher had me go up and do it, and then I didn't even think about doing it because
Right.
no way.
I looked at some videos online. You're on Rooftop Comedy. You've got some videos up, and it looks like from some of the videos you do a lot of bars. Is that for a while? Were you doing a lot of bars and a lot
Bars, everything, pretty much everything but comedy clubs is what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
That's my goal.
How are you going to take over the Tampa or the Florida comedy scene if you're not doing the comedy
Oh,
clubs?
corporate gigs,
Corporate
events,
gigs.
private birthday
All right.
parties,
Birthday
nursing
parties.
home. I'm doing a nursing home in 2 weeks. That's
Are you
gonna be
really?
fun. I've done a few nursing homes. Yeah.
What's the first joke you do at a nursing home when you come out and you see the old people? And
I'm just gonna start singing. By the way, Glenn Miller played, and just kind
Wow.
of like tell them to name that tune or something.
all in the family.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull up songs from like the 1920s, and
No, wait a second. When you
19
say pull up songs, do you sing during your set?
I'm just gonna bring an iPod and play music and do name that tune for a
dude.
while.
Dude,
Start with that.
keep telling the same joke over and over and see how long, like the longest you can keep one of these people laughing at the same joke.
Same joke? No, because they might die. You can't do that. That's not fair.
they're not going to die.
There is a lady that's 104 that's going to be there. She's 104, and they said she's dirty. She's like
How did you
dirty.
book? How did you book a gig at a nursing home?
Let's see. How did I get the gig nursing home?
Yeah, did you just walk in and say, "Listen, I'm the
nursing,
goods."
I think she found me on my website.
The puppet guy canceled. Oh,
Right.
You do balloons. You do.
They love balloons. They like balloons. Old people like
Puppet
balloons.
guy.
And now, do you have a website online where people can
Yeah.
check out the comedy? What is it?
It's DaveCelestian.com.
Okay, spell Celestian because
C-
we're in Florida, dude.
It's like celestial seasoning.
Just
but
spell
even
it,
when I
please.
say that, people are
no,
like,
yeah, we're in
it's
Florida. Spell it.
CELESTIAN.
There you go. All right, .com. You can check out his comedy.
DaveCelestian.com.
And now you're open to be hired for anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would
Pretty
you
much
do?
anything. I've done strip clubs.
Okay.
I've done a strip
All
club
right.
up in New York. I did a strip club.
Would you do a bar mitzvah? Would you do a?
Yeah. I think I
see
could
his
do
face
it.
turn Jewish when I said that.
I
He was
think
like,
I-
"Yeah,
I think I could do it.
yeah."
what about high school senior breakfast?
Yeah. What about that?
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
kind of tough. Breakfast.
High school.
What time would
senior
that be
breakfast.
at? Is that early?
No, it's like what do we start? 8:30.
8:30.
Oh no, I can't. I can't do anything before like noon because I just my brain.
We are stronger comics than
I'm
Dave
with you.
Celestian.
Yeah, you guys take over the morning stuff. I'll get the evening.
It wasn't worth it.
It's not anything. So if you have a high school breakfast, you're out. Dave can't do it.
Gone.
Any
All right,
breakfast.
what about
Any
a
breakfast.
late afternoon show at a sorority at UF?
Yes. I graduated from UF, so I will go back there anytime.
Well, they called
totally
us and
worth
they
it.
don't. They're not
Oh
gonna
my
have
God.
You
it.
said sorority. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
The best show.
I just hope my girlfriend's not listening, honey. I love you.
Oh my god.
So where is this now? You're down with the girl, and she's got her job. And how does she feel about the comedy? About you doing? She's all into
No,
it.
she
digs
loves it. Yeah,
All
she
right,
loves
cool.
coming to all my shows.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Yeah. And,
She's trying to get a job down here, social work at whatever a hospital or a school,
Okay.
whatever. So.
and now where is this a serious relationship? You think
Oh
maybe-
yeah. We've been together 3 years, living
3 years.
together now. So this is.
This
I've
is
made
it.
it over the hump. I usually go 2 years with a girl. I go to the honeymoon stage, which is 2 years. The sex slows down. I bail.
right after that.
The
You
honeymoon
bail.
stage. Yeah, all the endorphins
Sure,
go
I get
away,
it.
and then I give up.
Yeah.
I just go to the
Now,
next one.
now, are you married to this girl?
We just put rings on.
You just put rings on.
Yeah. I
Symbolic.
told her that's as far as I can go. I'll put
Wow.
a ring on.
Well, he's a keeper.
Yeah.
He's like, listen,
Well, marriage isn't going to make it last.
we can do the ring
You
thing.
think it's
but
working down here? Whoa, you get married, it'll be forever.
Look, I'm married. No, but look, nobody ever thinks it's going to be forever. I mean, things happen, but that's where you. I think that you adjust and you make it work, right?
What's the difference though between you with that ring and me with this ring? It's the same thing.
Paperwork.
Paperwork.
So what?
yeah.
Right. I don't like paperwork. There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Honey, I want to marry you up to the point where I can clink on my window while I'm driving along.
Right. I'm taken until a chick shows up, and I just pull it off.
Hey, listen. I thought it was true
No,
love.
I wouldn't do that.
No, he was on the road. I'd be like,
No, I wouldn't. I can't do that. I'm just lying to myself to have sex with somebody else. I'll
Have
just
you ever
feel like
cheated
it.
on a girl in your
Nope.
life?
Nope.
Never.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Jordan?
Nope.
What? No.
Tiffany, have you ever cheated
what
on a
kind
guy?
of cheating though?
What do you mean? What kind of cheating?
I mean, I'll
Cheating.
break up with her for a day and cheat, and then go back with her. I
You're
mean, I'm
talking
not.
like
No, I
sexual
wouldn't.
cheating. I'm talking like cheating in Monopoly because I've done
No,
that.
no, cheating sexual.
Well, whatever.
Intimacy.
Jordan.
Intimacy.
No,
You ever cheated on a
that's-
girl?
No, I haven't.
Tiffany, have you
like-
ever cheated on a guy?
No.
Never. All right.
Never.
All right. We're it's a good strong moral compass we have here in this
Yeah.
room.
I mean, break
Yeah.
up.
I don't believe you. If you get shit,
No. I
Never.
really haven't. No, I've been single my whole life, pretty much. I mean, I've had.
You've
sex
never
with
been married.
women, and nope, never been married,
Never.
no kids,
Yep.
I
No
think-
kids.
8 abortions,
How old are you, if I may ask?
45.
45. You look good. 45. You're a little sun bleached there. You might want to get those little scaly things checked.
Yeah,
out.
I
That's
know.
precancerous.
I got it. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go to the dermatologist. I hate going to the dermatologist because right when you walk in that place, they got those fluorescent lights. It's just.
They don't need
They're just
fluorescence
staring at
light.
you.
Your skin is burnt, man. You don't need fluorescence
I know,
light
but
to see
the
that.
fluorescent lights show all the little
I don't
imperfections.
see it
you know?
being burned.
No, I'm telling you, it's all.
Are
He's
you a
Irish.
dermatologist?
Yes, I actually am.
I know.
His skin right now. What? Relax.
You're pointing right under my nose. You're
Okay,
making me like I do a little Hitler.
Oh, okay, relax. Yeah, he's got a personal space thing going on.
I do have a halo mole forming. You know what that
See?
is?
A halo nevus. Yes.
You know what that is?
Yes, I do.
But that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, they're benign. They're really nothing.
Because that's the body attacking the mole, right?
I don't know about that.
I heard it's the white blood cells forming a ring around the mole, and they
Where
actually.
did you hear that? What
On the
website?
internet, I googled it.
I thought
Pictures,
it was
everything.
Did you check the website that you were
You know-
reading the information off of before?
No, I didn't.
Just
I thought a halo mole is when they die.
No.
And they go to heaven.
No.
They're good moles.
I don't even want
You
to
might
talk
want to ring the bell for that one. That's a winner.
Yes, Tiffany.
put Windex on it.
Put Windex on it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. I got
Windex?
No.
Oh boy, here we go. My grandmother told me this one.
No, where'd you hear that? Windex.
Isn't it that big fat Greek wedding? They had this whole thing about put Windex on everything, like any kind of pimples or anything. And
Really?
then
Windex?
people started doing it, and apparently it works.
Well, I have
allegedly.
freckles. Should I just Windex my whole body? Will it,
Go
I'll
ahead.
be able to see
Go
myself?
ahead and tell us what happens.
Yeah, great. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Work. Can
You got the
imagine-
heart of a lion.
Can you imagine if somebody came into my office and listen, I got these moles. You know what you need to do? You put Windex on it. You spray this. You know what? Skip past that and put this industrial strength. Like brass cleaner. That ought to do it.
Yeah, whatever. I
know,
used
that
Wind
Windex.
Drexel from Big Lots once on my acne.
Drexel.
I got hives. I couldn't get rid of the bees for weeks. I didn't know what to do.
So when you say you want to take over comedy in Florida, Dave, what do you mean? You just want to get well known? What do you want to do? What is the mission statement for Dave Celestian?
I would say to slide in some motivational, because I do motivational speaking too. So
What do you
slide
mean?
in,
From what?
I do motivational speaking.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's like motivational humor, kind of blend them together.
Motivational humor.
I want to just help people with my gift of laughter and
Yes.
teach them some things that I've learned.
Okay.
That's it.
One example of one of the things that you've learned that we might benefit from. If you were
One of the things that I've learned?
You were trying to motivate us. Yes.
Yeah.
Motivate us, Dan.
Don't hold anger in towards anybody at all. Anybody, release it constantly. Release it and let
let
it go.
it out.
No attachments.
Get right in their face.
Let it go.
and
Like the
that anger
Buddhist,
out.
like the Buddhist monks say, just release everything.
There must be a technique. Wait a second. We'll check with the martial artist. How would you release that anger out of your body, Master Kickboxer Tiffany Barbee?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you can like punch stuff, but I'm like that though. I don't get upset about anything.
No,
There you go. Yeah, you
I'm
just
just
let
like,
it go.
man,
Let it go.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Because
I
it only
mean,
hurts you when
that's
you're
someone
mean.
else's
When you're angry at
issue,
somebody,
yeah.
you're the one who gets hurt.
Well,
Right.
and that leads me to my next question. You have this advice. There must have been some point in your life where you had an epiphany. Epiphany where
Foreshadowing.
Yes, exactly. Maybe you were. Did you?
I almost died skydiving.
But that had nothing to do with anger. I'm talking about the anger. Were
was
you angry?
angry.
Were you angry?
Oh yeah,
at
a
some
lot of
point?
anger. Yeah.
From what? Why were you angry?
Constantly. Just I don't know, just a lot of anger inside. Just
Family
angry.
stuff made you angry? You angry at your dad? Who are you angry at?
Parents got divorced when I was one.
That pissed you off.
Maybe that's what it was. My brother beat me up all the time. He's a year older than me, just
Well,
always
that
fighting
happens.
with me. So
Okay. So you were angry.
I have red hair too, so maybe.
You're a ginger?
I'm a ginger.
People don't like you get a lot of crap about being a ginger?
Nah, because I'm not like a real ginger.
What
You know,
is
my
that?
hair is like this. It's not red.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
not
right.
red.
Yeah.
I'm like a hot ginger.
That doesn't
guy.
count. You
Like,
It's a
can't.
sandy blonde.
It's like when the
dirty-
No,
sun-
it was red in school though, because like people be like, he's got red hair. Get him.
Yeah, but when the sun hits it just right, you lose your soul, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's it. Amen.
Oh my
Lose your
God.
soul.
So you had to release that anger, and now you've used that experience through your comedy. How would you describe your comedy? What kind of comedy is it?
Real life humor.
What do you mean real life? Well, all of it's real life for the most part. I mean, guys are making up some stuff, but most of
Yeah,
it's
but a lot
from-
of comedians go up and like you talk to them before they go on stage, and they're one person. Then they go on stage, and they're somebody totally different. And I am the same person before I go on and when I get up there, but more enthusiasm when I'm on stage.
So you're not the same person. You're more enthusiastic.
No, I'm just like the same person on Coke.
You're the more enthusiastic version of yourself.
Diet Coke.
That's right. Yeah, he's a digital.
Well, I mean, you can't go up in front of 300 people that paid to see and be like, "All right, guys, hi."
Stephen Wright did.
He did. I'm not him. He took that over. That's his gig, right?
That's his deal. He got that.
You had to say it, don't you?
No,
got to come back for everything.
Yes,
got a jab.
Yeah,
got a jab.
yes.
Gotta show me all the knowledge you got accrued.
Listen, Dave, this is the reality right here. I am talking to you like a real person would talk to you if I was gonna try to get to know you. And listen, I'm not coming from a bad place. I just don't know you. I want to find out where you're coming
I'm not
from.
angry. You can hit me in the face. I'm not
angry.
You're not going to make me fuck.
Listen, no, that's okay.
F-word.
You said you released your anger. You have released it.
Yeah,
You're the one telling people not to be.
I don't
angry.
think I have the energy to get angry anymore.
I think he's going
done.
to snap in about a week.
I feel like I'm going to snap.
Yeah,
I got to walk out of here.
I told you how it was going to go
I'm
in here.
getting ready to throw myself backwards for you to go at him.
No, listen, again, this is where we're going right into the Tim Kidd thing. We're just talking. That's all. I like to
it's
talk.
good stuff.
Yeah,
I like
no, listen. I'm not gonna. There's no preconceived. I'm not gonna kiss your ass. about anything. I just want an honest opinion. I think most of us, and that's where I think where you're coming from, honesty.
Trying to be
on stage. Honest
real.
on
It's
stage.
real. Yeah, honest.
You're not making up, oh, this happened when it actually
Because I
didn't
feel
happen.
like it's like cheating on somebody. I feel like I'm cheating on myself if I go up and be fake, like Carrot Top selling out. I don't want to be like that.
I knew he was a cheater. I took one look at him and said, "That
Carrot
guy's
Top?
a cheater." No, you.
Oh, me? No, I said I don't cheat.
You do cheat.
You want me to cheat?
I don't know
All right,
yet.
all right. You know what? I'm gonna go cheat. Fine. All right.
I don't mean on your girlfriend in any amount of way. Monopoly. if you
Well,
wanna-
I've cheated on different things.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody's cheated.
What's the worst thing you ever cheated on?
Oof. I don't want to talk about because I probably get arrested.
No. Come
Taxes, things like that. You know.
Oh no.
Yeah, we don't want to talk. Let's just let that go.
Oh, come on. Probably like Contra or stuff. 30 lives. How are you going to finish it without 30 lives? Come on.
Oh my God! All right, so now where are you going to be locally? Now you're going to the nursery. Are you going to be anywhere here locally that people can check out in the Tampa
Locally
Bay
around
area?
here,
Yeah, you
we're
got anything
putting a
booked?
show together at Coconuts, but there's no date yet.
So now you're hanging out with the Coconuts deal. You're not really on the Tampa side.
No, I know I do Tampa too. Just,
There's a division. You can't be with both. Dave.
No, I
You have
can't.
to, you have to pick one side, right, Tiffany?
You need to know these things
He's
if
gotta
you want to
pick
take
one.
over
Well,
Florida.
between side splitters and improv, you have
That's
to
right.
pick.
well, I'm gonna go with Gotham then in St. Pete.
Okay.
'Cause
Gotham.
I know
That's
the
on
owners,
Treasure
so I got a
Island,
connection.
isn't it? Is
Yeah.
it insane? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're allowed. You can be there and other places. It's the only two that you can't be at the same time.
Coconuts
the side
and improv?
splitters and the improv.
Oh, side splitters.
Side
Yeah,
splitters and the
Coconuts is pretty cool. Snappers is cool.
Mhm.
Have you been to Snappers up in Palm Harbor?
I've been to Snappers.
Yep.
Yeah, they're nice.
My buddy Ron Man does Snappers.
Yeah, he's
Where
gonna
is
be,
Ron?
Ron Hortman's going to be at Snappers this weekend.
No, but where is he
headlining.
now? I thought he was coming in now.
I don't know.
See, he always
he
said
told
that.
me he's going to sign his kid up for Taekwondo, and then he said that he might come down tonight. So,
So you can demonstrate the techniques that you might be using so his son can release
And
their
What
anger.
what belt are you in Taekwondo?
I'm a 5th degree black
So
belt.
could you like beat me up? You think or
Yeah,
I mean,
5th degree black
really?
belt. What degree
you're a
black belt
5th
are
degree?
you?
I'm a 5th degree. I've been doing it since I was 6.
Wait,
'Cause I took jujitsu.
Yes.
And
I have.
the second class or whatever that I went to, the instructor wanted to go against me, and I used what I used, which is I used to wrestle, and I beat him. I tied him up and I put him in a headlock where he couldn't breathe, and he basically tapped out, and then I left the class.
Okay, so you're at a crappy school. What, I mean,
He had one leg. I don't want to talk about it. Missing
Dude brought jujitsu to a wrestling fight. It's his own fault.
what's up, man?
like 4'8", 110 pounds.
I think he wanted it to, like.
You're a 5th degree?
Yeah, I've been doing it since 1989.
You could beat us all up, you think?
I mean,
yeah.
There's always someone better, but I mean, so I don't know. I mean,
She's
there's
like
no
Bruce Lee.
guarantee.
There's always someone better.
There's
pretty
always
wild.
My skills are only to one level. Always somebody better.
Always somebody better.
No, listen, I don't have a belt in it. I got a blue belt or some
Did
crap.
you beat her up, you think, if you
No,
fought her?
of course not. Not
Really?
not in kickboxing.
No, I'm just saying if you had to go one-on-one in a room, close the door until somebody's
All right,
done.
listen. First of all, you're gonna make me sound chauvinist, but I think men are typically stronger than most women.
Right.
And if I got a solid
But you
punch
look like
on
you
her, I
don't
think I
know-
could knock her out with a punch.
But she looks.
But
probably
she might be able to
quicker
knock me. No, listen. She might be able to knock me out with a kick. I don't know.
I think she could take you.
I think most
Yeah.
guys. Okay,
I think
well,
next
that's-
week you guys should do something
well, listen,
here.
Are we
with a
talking
camera.
gloved, or what are we talking? Are we
Gloves.
talking? Are we
Gotta put
talking
gloves
bare?
I should
Gloves.
I should bring sparring gear and we could like fight one day.
Dude,
All right,
I
we'll
am-
take the table out of here and let's
That'd
just
be
change
fun.
this whole thing up.
Yeah, that
I'll
would
be the announcer. Let's get right.
I think it'd be fun if you guys fought each other.
Jordan and him.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Last man standing.
Look, I took Taekwondo. I got a red belt in Taekwondo, so I do have
A
some
red
skills.
belt?
Yeah, red belt
So
in
it's
Taekwondo.
white then red.
No, it's
No.
white, green. It's like white.
He had to look at him. He's got to go through all the belts.
Listen,
White,
you,
yellow,
listen,
purple,
you
orange,
took
pink,
your
green.
Red's at the
you,
end.
you went to a jiu-jitsu school at a swap meet. Okay, it was some. This was an accredited school. The guy trained in Korea.
Yeah.
This was in some garage.
No, no.
Training
But-
Korea.
Red belt's advanced.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's not like the lower echelon. Red belt, you actually do have to test a couple of times.
It's
and you
pretty
do
legit.
it is legit. Thank you.
I can play the Spanish guy in Tekken.
But I haven't
pretty
done that in like 10 years, so it's not
course-
like I'm in red belt condition.
Of course, I was a red belt when I was 11. But
Oh! Yeah, but I'm 46, so if you put me against a red belt who's 11, I think if I get a kick in, the 11-year-old's going down. I mean, come on.
maybe I got some good 11-year-olds.
It's like 11-year-old. Listen, 11-year-old
I
can't
should
take the
bring
force of
one
an adult.
of my little black belt kids here to fight you. That would be
Yeah.
hilarious.
No, let's
Yeah,
bring
that'd
some
be good.
underage kids in to
That'd
beat
be
up.
good.
That'd be wonderful.
They'd have an advantage. They just kick you in the knee, right? Like at the right height.
If you don't take them out real quick, they will beat you. You got to
yeah.
get these kids
Dude, you
real
could-
quick. You got to knock them out within
All right.
30 seconds.
I don't know if you guys realize, but just because an 11-year-old takes Taekwondo until they're red belt level doesn't give them superhuman strength
Right.
and
No,
the
I
ability to
agree.
jump up and knock out an adult. I'm
They
just
need to
saying.
have some muscle size.
11-year-olds don't even understand death, really. So they'll just take you on, bro. They're not going to stop.
No, like when you see the film Three Little Ninjas and you see the little kid kick up an adult in the face and he knocks out, that's not going to happen.
The
The guy's
movies.
gonna,
It's the movies.
well, he's going to go, ow, you suck, and then She's gonna crush the
It's
kid's.
like fighting a mosquito with a black
No.
belt.
Well, the kid's skull isn't fully formed
I
yet. You
agree.
can put your hand right through it.
I always think it's silly when I see like a little 10-year-old. Like some schools will actually give 10-year-olds black belts, like adult black belts, and
Right.
I give them little junior black belts because
Well,
they
you
can't,
can't
you
do
know.
that.
But in their defense, the black belt, you do have to learn the katas and the
Mm-hmm.
movements. So it's more like a study of the theology of
Right,
Taekwondo. But as far as power
Until
goes,
you're
they can
a
break boards. But
teenager,
can
yeah.
they break like 6 boards? I don't think most 11-year-olds can do that,
They
right?
can do a lot of cool stuff actually.
What do you mean cool stuff? Like ride a bike
I mean,
on
like
the
they'll
side
be
of
able to do like backflips and like punch,
Okay,
break
that's
boards,
but that's
and do all
the
sorts
backflip.
of.
That's gymnastics. That's not even.
I know, but like they could break a board while they're doing. Like they could do all sorts of cool stuff.
I don't think I could hold back if I had a black belt when I was a kid. I'd be beating everybody up.
Yeah, I thought.
I would. I'd beat the teacher, everybody. I'd
That's
just be
awful.
beating people up.
You're awful. You're an awful person. Jordan, do you have any martial arts training at all?
None whatsoever.
None
God, no.
whatsoever.
He's related to Bruce Lee though.
I am.
that's right,
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm part Korean apparently.
Okay, he wasn't Korean, but
Yeah, he was Chinese.
he was Chinese. All right, that's fine.
Doesn't matter.
All right, so Dave, you're getting ready to get out of here, but again, I think we'll probably run into each other somewhere in and around the circles here now that you're back in
course.
town. Now you're gonna
Now
start.
that
you're
he's
not gonna
taking
start,
over.
Yeah, well, he's taking over. Now you're not gonna start
Not
fights.
taking over. Don't like put me against all the other comedians.
Too
Okay.
late.
You
I
said
bring
that. I didn't say
No,
that.
I-
You said that.
Okay, I might. Okay, listen.
Hey.
Let me just say this.
right.
I might take over Florida, but I will bring other people in my shows. All right,
Right.
bring them with me. I don't want to be the czar of Florida comedian.
He's backpedaling because he made claims before he understood the true nature
You
of this
guys,
show.
you guys, are gonna burn in hell.
all the local headliners are like outside this building right now, like waiting, like with like.
Okay, I've pissed off one comic that we've known for years that we had on the show. And again, I'm not attacking. I just like for the show to be honest and which is why we don't have many
Good
comics
stuff,
on the
man.
show because they can't. I don't think that they can handle the
They
banter.
can't handle the heat.
Tiffany, however, you're doing quite well.
She's tough,
Like I
dude.
said, I
Fifth
don't-
degree.
I-
Fifth degree, man. She can take a lot of crap.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, she's tough.
So like, what is that? An insult? She
Nothing.
kicks it in the
Nothing.
side.
Yeah,
knocks it away.
nothing can upset me.
Oh well, give us a
I
couple of weeks.
challenge you. I challenge.
Give us a couple. Listen, we'll find out something about you, and then we'll just ride it into the ground. Jordan
We're
will.
so close.
Yeah, Jordan will
I've been
get.
Stiber stalking you so hard. You don't even
Stiber
know.
stalking? You need
Stiber?
Yeah, learn how to
Stiber.
say it first.
Shut
No,
up.
but you were shy with my wife, and now you guys gang up on me, and you guys are like, punching buddies and everything. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna He's gonna get comfortable with you, and then he's gonna go for the jugular, or either that, or he's gonna team up with you against me. It's gonna happen.
That sounds like the best plan.
No, that's
Jordan.
fine. No, it's fine. I'm ready.
I'm just gonna
it'll be fun.
We
oscillate
can
back
team
and
up,
forth.
team up against Jordan.
I've got plenty of
Hey.
dirt on Jordan. It's no problem. I don't know crap about Dave right now, but we can dig some stuff
Clean.
up.
I am clean.
I pulled up videos on you. I know what the deal is. I know about your sea of dicks. All right, I know all about that
it's all
business.
it's all for show, man. It's
Right,
all for
right.
show.
Okay.
Thanks for putting me on the show, though. I appreciate it.
No, my
In all
pleasure.
honesty, I really appreciate it.
Oh, it's no problem. And again, throw your website out so we can get people to check it out and check out some of your comedy.
DaveCelestian.com. CELESTIAN.
All right.
Charlie
Thanks a
Echo
lot.
Lima Echo Sierra Tango India Alpha November.
Nice.
Look at this guy. Look at him.
All right. Well, listen. Anytime you want to come back and join us, Dave, feel free. Good luck with
Thanks.
your Florida takeover. I hope that you don't
Along with other comedians.
just leave no paper trail. That's all we're saying.
All right.
All right. Leave
Thanks
no
a lot,
paper-
you guys.
All right,
I
there we go.
appreciate it.
Go ahead, roll them out of here.
Dave Celestian, ladies and gentlemen, taking over Florida comedy. Visiting the double special show because we got a list of comics we want taken out.
That's true.
All
Start
right.
with Lazo.
Take it easy,
Bye,
Dave.
nice
He's
to
out
meet
here.
you.
All right. Nice guy right there,
Dave
Dave Celestian.
Celestian.
Hey, listen, he hung in there pretty good.
He did,
and,
man.
and he felt a little, I think he got a little like, bust some ass.
I think he started realizing how dangerous this was to his position.
He was getting comfortable as the show went on.
Well, speaking of comics and uncomfortable, let's go ahead and address this situation right now. We talked about it earlier on the show, but and listen,
Where's he going?
I don't know where he's. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Don't worry about him.
What's
Who
with
cares?
all these cameras?
I don't know. I have no idea. That's
I'm
John. We're supposed to pretend like it's not
Oh,
happening.
I'm sorry.
Where the hell are you going, dude? What are you doing? You're just now plugging in your computer?
Check
started-
in.
oh, he's
check
got-
in. Check in. Jordan, these computers starting to die.
All right. Again, if you want to give us a call in the studio, the phone number is 727-493-2055. We are on Twitter. That's double special at Twitter. I hope you're checking that now and again to see if anybody's
Yeah, I'll
messaging.
be-
pulling up the Twitter.
I'll be
right.
tweeting and stuff for us.
Tiffany
I'll tweet our
Barbee.
shows and things.
Well, let me just make an official announcement. I think at this point you've done 3 shows with us, Tiffany. We like the vibe. We like the energy. Marty likes the energy. What do you think? Do you think you want to continue on with the show, or do you have the time? What are you doing?
Yeah, I have time. So if you guys want me, I'm here.
That's not very convincing. I need more I feel like you were like,
Yeah.
okay, that was
Thunder-
fake as hell.
Thundercats are go.
Wow. All right. So you got a Thundercats to go on that. So having said that, now that you're joining the show, now you're gonna take this Twitter thing And you've got special like Twitter foo, right?
I do. I have Twitter powers because I do my friend's fan page and I do all sorts of.
Because I don't know. I have a Twitter thing and I've gotten a few followers and I have not posted anything. I have like automatic posts now when I do Facebook. I don't know squat about Twitter. I thought Jordan knew stuff about Twitter, but Jordan doesn't really know Twitter
either. You guys
either.
have like 11 followers. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
And we've had the page for a long time.
Right.
But I didn't like randomly follow people because I feel guilty about doing it. I'm not as shameless as you are.
No, but as shameless as it is, it works. Listen, you took over somebody's page. Tell them.
Like I have a friend that's a comedian,
right?
And I do his fan page, and we have over 11,000 followers.
Now, when you took it over, how many did he have?
Like none.
None? Zero? So you started right from ground zero with him. 11,000. Granted, you had to friend 10,000 people to get. You had to follow 10,000.
Well, no, I mean, a lot of people, just follow. I mean, because once you follow like one person, a lot of people that are friends with them will follow you. I mean, it's like a whole technical thing, but we'll get followers.
What do you mean it's a technical thing? It's about following people. It's not like you're doing any code
No, but
breaking.
it's not even just that.
You're not writing code.
You have to have interesting tweets, and then people will retweet you.
Okay.
And when you get retweeted, everyone's like, "Oh, that's
now, how do the
funny,"
tweets work? What do you just random stuff like what's on the show or
like
during the day? What do you do?
You just say like funny stuff. Like if there's like a
Oh, I'm nervous. Tiffany, I don't know.
All right,
what are you going to be saying on the Twitter? That's what I'm nervous about.
No. If there's something like trending on the side, you try to do something kind of. No, I mean like, and we'll tweet our shows, double special, and then people will be like, "Oh, that's a good show," and if it's retweeted, then other people will watch the show, and then people will follow us.
See.
Okay, so let's go through some of our tweets and see what we're doing wrong.
What are we doing wrong? We got no tweets.
You only tweet like once every month or so.
Yeah, what is that,
No one's gonna want to follow you.
Yeah, it's boring, dude.
I think you have Chris Gorges, his wife,
all right,
Jordan Lee, Jordan Lee's mom. No, I mean I don't know.
It's people in a neighborhood. It's just the people in the neighborhood that we passed out.
We'll go through it. We'll go through
So
it.
we'll just.
I'll go through that in a minute. I just want to bring it up because I want to talk about this other thing. Yeah, but listen. If you're listening to the show, check us out on Twitter. And I want to before we get into this, I want to give a big shout out to Sal Gentile. I know you're listening to the show. You're a first-time listener. I want to give you a big shout out. We're going to talk about your thing a little bit later. Sal is trying to put together some events to aid in the, how do you pronounce it? It's tinnitus. Tinnitus, yes. Sal is afflicted, and Sal's a good friend of mine. He's been out to a lot of comedy shows, afflicted with tinnitus, has a foundation where he's helping people stop this affliction, this tinnitus affliction. You know what tinnitus is? Tiffany?
Is it something with like your joint?
Another T word. Something with a joint. Ear, actually.
Okay.
Ringing in the ears. Sound in the ears.
Your ear
he hears
joints.
he hears all kinds of weird things. Now, he's been interviewed in a lot of interviews with this. What interview is this? What paper was it?
Well, let's start. Last July, he started hearing sounds with no apparent source. Hissing, rattling, waves crashing, and something like machine shop noise.
Haskling and crackling. What the hell is that?
I like making up words.
Stop
The
doing that.
sounds changed throughout the day but never stopped. The first 2 weeks were extremely difficult, said Sal Gentile, 62, an attractive man who lives north of Tampa in Odessa. The retired but wealthy IBM executive had no idea what was causing persistent noise in his head.
Wait a second. Back
He
up.
didn't know about the
stop.
secret radiation at
Stop.
the IBM testing labs back in New York.
Wait, stop.
That's right. His bosses pumped him full of gamma radiation, hoping he would turn into a Hulk, but not Sal Gentile. Instead, he got tinnitus. All right, go on. What were you going to say?
What the hell was that, dude?
I'm
You're going to get me in trouble with the guy.
I
What
like
did it
him.
say? It said, what did it say? Retired but wealthy?
No, it just says retired.
Oh,
I added
okay.
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 I added a few words.
So he's listening now?
Oh, he may be, yeah.
He may be.
He's like, what's all that extra noise? That's just the microphones. Don't worry.
Well, I'm sure he didn't say that. I mean,
Oh, we can mess with him, can't we? Tick, 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 tick,
No,
tick, tick,
stop.
tick, tick,
No,
tick,
stop
tick,
that,
tick,
dude.
tick, 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 tick,
It's not
tick.
funny. It's
What?
not
I'm not hearing anything.
No, stop. It's not funny. Moratorium on messing with a guy with tinnitus. That's messed up, dude. He's got a ringing, and you're going to add more crap into his ears.
It
So,
might
anyways,
synchronize nicely with the
listen. Go ahead and I sent out a few links up there. If you want to give the link, what is it? Put it on the Twitter. So he's been on TampaBay.com.news. He's been on Access, some other Access thing. What is this? Scroll down so I can see the top what that article is.
Scroll up, you mean?
Up, down. Tampa Bay Times, yeah.
Tampa Bay Times.
Throw the links up there.
I'm throwing the links up
And
on
if you,
Twitter.
and if you want to get to and give to his cause and support tinnitus, you can do that. It's a bad affliction, but Sal, always a big supporter of Double Special and my stand-up, and now Tiffany's stand-up, and maybe Dave's Celestians, maybe his stand-up as well. Who knows?
Maybe.
All right, so back to the Tim Kidd thing. All right, so let me just throw that.
Oh.
So,
Oh, yeah.
I really want to get to this because it's important, and Tiffany has information. You were there. Okay, so for those who don't know, Tim Kidd was in the Charming Hooligans. We had him on the show. I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but we did an interview with him. It did not go well with Tim Kidd. He was not happy about the interview. And at first I thought he was kidding. I thought he was playing like a reverse radio joke on us, and he was having us on to create drama. But in fact, he's not. He came to town a week ago, was here at Snappers. I was doing a gig up at Kicking Wings with the amazing Andrew Hall. And Tiffany, you went to the show.
I did.
Yeah, and he was there. And you liked him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was a nice guy.
I can tell you don't want to say anything bad about him.
No. I mean, I'll say facts.
You say he's a nice guy, but okay. So anyway,
he's nice. I thought it was kind of immature, obviously, like if you don't forgive somebody for something.
Right,
like,
especially when he said to you or was said to Laz, I may have misunderstood the tone of the conversation, because he actually said that, right?
Right. I mean, he was just more like, he's like, well, he called me a hack, and like you guys called him a hack, right. And I was like, okay. I'm sure they were just joking around. And,
no, but he said that.
And
on
Laszlo
the air.
said that too. Yeah. And he's like, well, there's 3 things you don't mess with me in my life. You don't talk about my career. You don't talk about my wife, and you don't talk about my kids.
Wow. Wow. See, that's the first time I've heard that.
Yeah. And
first of all, I'd never talk about his wife. Wouldn't talk about his kids.
That just leaves like his dog or something.
Yeah, but I don't talk about his career either. We weren't talking about his career.
Yeah.
We were talking about somebody else's career that was put on hold by a club owner. And I don't know if you heard the interview, but I don't think did he listen? Did he say he went back and listened?
No, I think he just totally misunderstood the situation and is not willing. Like, he was like, I do not want Chris to come down here. I don't want to see him. I don't want to talk to that guy. Screw that guy. Nice. Like he was kind of like done with it, you know?
Yep.
But
so 10 years doing that with him or whatever it was with the hooligans, and he just blows us off. So I'm pissed at Tim already. I can't believe that he would take that way.
Right.
And then Laz jumps. Of course,
Laz was like, I agree with you. If he was going to jump on you and attack, if you guys were going to jump on him and attack him, you should have prepared him before the show.
There was no attack, first of all. He totally misinterpreted the interview. And then after the fact, didn't take the time to call his friends and say, hey, what the hell happened last night? Like, that would be me. I would be like, what was that all about?
Right.
He didn't do that.
I mean, I don't think you should hold grudges, like he was saying. Let go of the anger, Like, I think if anyone's mad with anybody, or if like someone's mad at me, I always want to talk it out,
Yeah, but be mad about something that's relevant, that's important in your life.
Well, and at least not under a misunderstanding, since you guys have such history.
Well, there was no misunderstanding on my part. I knew exactly what the hell we were talking about. And when Tim came on the show, he came on the show as somebody that knew us for a long time. Now go pull up the thing. I found this online because I thought, geez, we had him on the air, and we had a discussion with him, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like we abused him in any way. Pull up the
I'm trying.
Yeah, just pull up the Gmail. I found this link because I wanted to check with his comedy and see was there any similarities, because I'd had talks to other comics about his comedy, and the culmination of your discussion, which pissed me off the most, is that even though we went through this whole thing, well, maybe yada yada, I misunderstood, whatever, then he throws in Chris Gorges is stealing jokes from me, which to me is unacceptable and completely ridiculous. I do a joke where I talk about a smoker's aquarium. He mentions an aquarium in another joke about putting fruity pebbles in an aquarium, and now all of a sudden, because he said aquarium, nobody else is allowed to say aquarium.
A lot of comics are like that, though.
Well, that is ridiculous. It's redundant. It's ridiculous, and I'm overhearing about it. Now, this
it's smart. It's protecting your brand.
What brand? There's no brand on it. Listen, I found this online.
That's the one that's like 10 times bigger than the one. You want this one or you want the other one? Show me the other one. I'll show me the other one.
Tim is on a radio show. Pause it for a second. Tim is on a radio show, and they're about to tase him with a taser. Yeah, right. See how your lip went up?
And he's mad at you guys?
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't even tase him.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't show up. We're going to tase you. I'm sure they didn't call Tim ahead of time and said, listen, we're going to tase you. You're going to come in. No, they probably said, listen, when he showed up, this is what we're going to do.
But they did not offend his wife, his kids, or his job.
Well, they could have had they made him have a stroke. Go play the rest of this. Listen to the sound he makes when he actually gets tased. Turn it up. Is it up?
This is a rap.
Oh.
Wait, they didn't touch him yet. We'll put this up on our Twitter.
Yeah, here we go.
Because it's funny.
Tasing.
Here we go. Right?
You didn't tell
and
that's awesome.
Okay, so that's like a little ow.
Yeah. Put that on the Twitter. That's awesome.
I don't. He gets tased, and that's cool.
Right.
And in my opinion, that's just the lame. Come on, Tim. Really, you're gonna go on a radio show and you're gonna let people tase you? Come on, man.
Yeah.
We try to talk about something serious with you, and I try to find out where your career is going with respect to if you got any auditions, and you get pissed off at 2 of your oldest friends, to the point where when other people approach you about it, you're like, screw that guy, man. I'm really disappointed in Tim, and I miss
Yeah.
Heather. I'll say that I miss Heather, and I think if Heather heard our side of it, because I'm sure Heather's only hearing his side of it. I'm
Yeah.
sure if Heather heard our side, she'd be like, "Really, Tim?" I'm almost positive about that, unless Heather's brain is gone too.
But she can't be friends with you if he's not.
Well, of course not. No, like that's not.
Yeah,
gonna
because
happen.
he's the man.
Yeah, he's the man.
She's the woman.
She's the woman.
The woman
Yeah.
does what the man wants.
That's right.
That's the way it is.
Yeah, at least
well,
at least in Kentucky, that's the way it is.
That's why I'm single.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now you are, but before the man was telling you.
Right, and that's why we broke up.
Oh my God, dude! You know the funniest thing too is I was thinking about that the other day, the Heat Miser thing, and they showed a picture of the guy who did the Colorado shooting. Heat Miser hair, red, sticking straight up. Yeah,
Right.
pretty freaky, dude. Seriously, I was like, holy crap, another Heat Miser. Yeah, now he's laughing like, ooh.
I wanted to get to the scream.
The
I was going
scream?
to bring the scream back up.
The
Hold on.
scream.
You didn't touch me.
That's hilarious.
I don't know though. I don't know if I could take that taser either. That's.
You didn't touch me.
And here's the thing: that wasn't like in his nuts or like that was the back of his arm. Yeah, big boy Tim.
It's probably a surprise. That is kind of a sensitive spot.
He knew it was coming. He's a big pussy, man. I'm over Tim Kid.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I just listen, Tim. If you're listening, screw you, dude. I mean, no. The reason I say that because I brought him into the Hooligans. We brought him into Mongo Like Candy. We accepted him. We tried to nurture his artistic thing, and then he's on the road a little while, and now I can't talk to him like a regular person. I can't have a conversation, be serious about him. Listen, Dave was here. We gave him a little bit of crap. Did he get all pissed off? No, he handled it like an adult.
He doesn't get mad.
Well,
Remember?
and he lets the anger go. So obviously, Tim's got some other things going on, and it overrides any sort of relationship that we might have had.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it doesn't piss you off a little bit, Jordan, that your friend just basically blows you off because you asked a question that was interpreted wrong?
Like I said, I told you this before.
Yeah.
I feel sad that the person I know is no longer there. Apparently,
He's gone, dude.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I
obviously he
feel
wasn't a friend.
no, he was.
He was.
You got to weed out the true friends.
Dude, if
during
you can't,
my-
if you're not able to weed out somebody in the 8 years that you know them, I mean,
It's true.
you know what I'm saying?
It's a shame.
No, he was a good friend, but
Yeah.
hold on, let me put on the anger music I found.
The anger music? What is it? Thor anger music?
Tim, Chris is angry at you. I'm just sad. We're sad that the Tim Kid we once knew and used to throw sticks at each other's dicks with is no longer there. He can no longer handle a metaphorical dick or stick thrown at his dick.
Nice. Okay.
Whatever.
That's the worst anger movement ever.
I
What
know,
is
that was really terrible. Sorry.
Thor anger music?
I
That's
guess
what
it's from Thor, Unchained.
Yeah, he's pissed.
It's
Look out.
It's a band called Thor.
He's pissed. Let's play some White Snake. What the hell was that? That was awful.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, turn it on. That's not angry.
You should have got like, we're not gonna take it.
Yeah, right?
No, we
Thank you, Tiffany.
I always just type in the emotion I want and then hope some appropriate music comes
Yeah.
up.
It never does. You
It
have to
never
put anger,
sings.
instrumental. Put instrumental, INST, and then you get
How about Crazy Korean Drummer?
crazy Korean drummer.
Oh no.
Okay, it's taking too long. All right, so Tiffany, Korean inserts, is that what that says?
That says Korean
All right.
inserts.
You want to give us a call on the phone? 727-493-2055 is the number. You can check us out on the web, ComedySlamRadio.com. To listen live, we're on Ustream. We're also on Twitter, Gmail at Twitter, and Gmail at, double special at Gmail, and double special at Twitter. What is this?
He should not be
Korean
in charge
insert.
of the music.
I know, dude. Stop. All right. Okay. So, Tiffany, we wanted to have a segment now that you're on the show called Tiffany's Epiphany.
Okay.
We did not do an intro for that. I don't know.
Don't worry.
No, we will. It will happen next week. I need to find the correct music for your epiphany.
Well,
Yeah.
and then we gotta like kind of figure out the best angle of
What
an
angle?
epiphany as
Your
well.
epiphany. Something that you
course.
discovered during the week that it opened your eyes to a new possibilities.
Okay.
But you had that moment.
I have a couple things.
You had a couple epiphanies.
I had a couple things. I realized that the band 311 is not called 311.
You're not?
When have you ever heard them referred to 311?
I just see people spell it out all the time. All I see is the number 3, then 1, and then 1.
But who says that? When numbers are grouped together.
But if you do a
in
3
threes.
and then a hyphen and then 11,
Well,
then it's 311. But
don't even know who they are.
311, I didn't know either.
That was your epiphany?
No, I actually have. Did you know that mosquitoes that bite are only females?
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I learned that, but wait.
George's like, had that epiphany. Been there.
They need a blood meal to
All right.
breed.
No, but my real epiphany I felt like was, how I've been trying to get ballroom dance lessons. I went down to Arthur Murray.
Yeah, we talked about this on the first show.
No, we didn't talk about it.
No, we talked about
Hey!
you getting dance lessons on the very first show.
Let her have her epiphany.
Okay.
I will.
So I went there
Yes.
and I found out it's like $350 a month, right?
How many
So
lessons do you get a month?
you get like 4 and then you can do some group lessons. Like, it's stupid.
Holy
And I'm
crap.
like, no, okay, it's expensive.
That
to
is
do
expensive.
Ballroom dance lessons. So this is what I figured out.
Okay.
You can apply to be an instructor at Fred Astaire, and they teach you all the dances for free in 2 to 3 weeks. So I've went in for two. I've been in for 2 interviews, and tomorrow I have another one, and then they're going to give me a 2 to 3 week boot camp where they teach me how to do these dances, and then I'm going to know how to do all these dances. And,
You're going to become a dance instructor?
and
for
they're
Fred
going to
Astaire?
pay me. I have lots of time. I only teach martial arts like 4 hours a week. I'm like, and they're like, how much do you want to get paid? I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I already make enough money.
They're teaching. They're going to teach. They're
They're
going to teach you to rip off old men for their monies.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
But that's a look.
And we get to go on cruises for free
Right. Oh, but those cruises, it's awful.
and dance with people and stuff.
No, but you say
I
dance
don't
with
know.
people, but
But see, I can quit anytime I want. I just want free dance lessons.
If
No,
you'd
that-
like
no.
to hire Tiffany Barbee as an escort, call Fred Astaire Dance Studio today. She's ready to go on a cruise with you.
I thought it was brilliant
no, that is brilliant though.
because I'm gonna get paid.
I didn't know that. Yeah, why pay $350 and stretch it over how many months it is when you can do a 2-week crash course for free,
Right.
and then at the end go, you know what? Screw you people, I'm out of here. Boom, you can tango.
Exactly, and if I want, I can stay and get paid for a couple weeks.
Bossa Nova, tango,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
do a
they teach you
cha-cha?
everything.
Waltz?
everything.
Everything.
What about
like
hip hop?
rumba, mambo?
What about hip hop? You get any
well,
hip
no,
hop?
that's like
No jazz
that's-
dancing?
That's I think that's different.
No.
Maybe tap dancing because Fred Astaire tap dance, right? I don't know, but anyway, I thought
Fred
that was
Astaire was a
I
tap
thought
dancer.
that was a brilliant epiphany.
That's nice. I personally wouldn't have put the time in. I would have been like, wow,
I
that's
know.
good to know. I'll keep that in
Yeah, but I
mind.
really wanted ballroom dance.
I know. I can tell you totally committed. I can't believe you're going back for a 3rd interview. Who the hell does that, dude?
You could have joined a ballroom dancing team at your local community center.
That's right.
No, they didn't have it. I asked.
Wow, she's hardcore serious about the ball.
Wow.
What happens when you learn the ballroom dancing? What are you gonna just go out work?
I don't know. I just thought it would be awesome.
But you have but
I like to be talented. I have like tons of talents. I just like to add to them.
she's warming up for the next season of
Right.
America's Got Talent.
I've never.
Dude, that's what we need to do though. Get your dance lessons, and the next time America's Got Talent comes in town, you go and we try to get you on as like some fantastic dancer.
The Mad Waltzer.
The-
She's got a black belt in samba, ladies and gentlemen.
oh my god.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, why not? Even if
Don't
you
they
don't do
Isn't that Dancing with the Stars? Is it Americans? I've never.
America's Got Talent. You
I
can
don't
do
watch
whatever you
these
want.
shows.
America's Got Talent. I don't watch it
Actually-
either, but I know you can do whatever you want. Dancing.
We got an in with Dancing with the Stars, actually.
Yeah, but she's not. They're gonna put her Dancing with the Stars. It's celebrities dancing with
Yeah, but
with like trained dancers. It's
Well, she's a trained dancer.
I'm gonna
in
be
2
a
weeks.
trained dancer in 2 weeks.
no, but I'm talking like nationally recognized dancers that choreograph.
You don't
and
know,
stuff.
man. She's got many talents.
I've seen the show. They're not this some. Hey, it's Bill from Wyoming, and he took dance. You know, it's not that
Maybe
guy.
Taekwondo
But
transfers over.
But some of those dance instructors are from Fred Astaire dance schools.
I'm sure, but probably got like didn't quit after 3 weeks of getting their lessons and go. You know what? I'm on to Hollywood. I'm not gonna. No, you have to.
All right.
You're gonna have to commit.
Take away my dreams.
You'll have to do at least
No,
3 cruises. No, you can still do it.
I'm kidding.
Go for it. I say go for it.
I'm saying.
My father was a Fred Astaire dance instructor, actually.
Really?
Yes, for many years.
Did he
And
have the same epiphany as I did? Or?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I think he did it to meet chicks. I think, but they're all old ass chicks. But he did do the cruise thing where they go on, but you know, you get saddled with women that, and it was kind of a ruse back in the day. They did it, and it wasn't like wasn't prostitution, but you were kind of like a male escort without the sex. You know, you were there to entertain
But they
them.
said, yeah, we have to dance with people. It's gonna be like
Right.
dirty dancing.
The whole idea of the cruise is that you spend time with these people, and then they buy more lessons, and they become like
right.
more of a.
I can do that. I'm nice.
Yeah. Can you? If you get like some
Well, I'm
old
not gonna
scraggly ass Greek guy.
make out with them or anything.
No, but you
like,
gotta
I,
dance with some
I'm used
sweaty
to talking
Greek
to
guy.
like people.
But
An
you're not
inch away
getting,
from your face, all sweaty and going.
but you're not getting $20
But
a
think
song
about
either.
all these like open mic guys that I have to talk to that are like, you
But
know,
they're not touching you and dancing
but they
with
get
you.
like there and they're like
Do
this,
they?
you know what I mean? Like oh yeah.
No, I don't know what you mean. That's really weird. Why would
names.
they
I
do that?
mean like
What?
Name
I don't,
names.
I don't.
Yeah, name
I don't
names. Who
know
did
their
that?
names.
Why?
Wow.
Nobody's listening.
There's some
comics?
like
open.
I don't
open
want to
micers?
say who's creepy.
Who? No, don't say he's creepy. Oh wow.
There's a
He's got a
few
fedora.
creepy open micers. I think if I can deal with them being like in my face.
Did you
like,
say he's got a fedora?
Paul Smith? No. Paul Smith is
I
not
just
creepy.
think
I
that
love Paul Smith. He's a good guy.
He's crying somewhere
Paul can
now.
pick him up.
No,
Why?
kidding.
He's crying
I
'cause-
said he's probably crying right now.
Well, no.
You heard us making fun of him.
No,
Oh,
no.
no.
Paul can handle
No, Paul
it.
Smith's not one of the creepy ones.
Yeah, no, I've seen Paul can pull him. He doesn't
Who
need
is the
help.
describe a creepy one?
I don't know. I don't want to say because they'll know who they are. Oh my gosh, there's so many creepy people. Some people work here.
We know there's creepy people, but I'm talking about comics that we have come in contact with who are creepy.
No,
You
I
think
don't wanna
is
get in
Laszlo
trouble.
Laszlo's creepy.
No, Laszlo's cool. Laszlo's cool. I like
Damn it.
Laszlo.
No, he's creepy. You don't even know how creepy he is.
I talk to him all the time.
He's creepy.
His kids do martial arts. with
Oh,
me.
for Pete's sakes. Yeah, see, a guy gets kids, and all of a sudden, bam, he's in. Buys one puppet, not creepy.
I know
Do
where
you know?
to,
Do you know?
I know where to draw a line.
He keeps a picture of a dead Jew over his computer, and it's not Jesus. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's Lenny Bruce is over his computer.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know who Lenny Bruce is?
No.
You don't know who Lenny Bruce is? Lenny Bruce is an old-time comic, 60s. Probably one of the
Does
first
he
guys.
have like a mustache and like hair onto the side?
No, that's
Yeah.
Einstein, I think. What? Hair to the side? What
No,
are you
no,
talking
like
about?
he's got like kind of like bald and he's got like.
No.
Who's
Lenny
that
Bruce
guy?
had black hair. I don't know who the hell that is. Gallagher? I don't know who you're talking
I
about.
don't know. Okay.
It could be a multitude
Gallagher.
of people.
I think she is talking about Gallagher.
The guy that works at Nature's Food Patch? I don't know who the hell is that.
He smashes watermelons.
And he has like a clown shirt.
A clown shirt?
I don't know.
Who the hell is she talking
I
about?
have no idea.
Captain Kangaroo.
I'll-
I don't know. It sounds like a character from a Japanese animation
know.
series.
Bozo.
I'm sorry.
Bozo. No, it's okay. I'm trying to envision a clown shirt with hair to the side and a mustache and a frizzy hair.
Hey, we should do Bozo buckets on this show.
What the hell is that?
Ah, I know, right?
I
What?
know what you're talking about. You know
Why?
how
I
he's,
don't
like-
know what she's talking
He has
about.
like these different buckets, and you have to like throw the ball into like the bucket, and it gets further back. How did the song go for that? Find it.
Oh, okay. We'll find
All
the
right.
Bozo
See,
bucket.
this is starting to bother me already, and I'll bring this up because I actually had this written down last week after the show. Tiffany comes with us to have a drink over at the Freaky Tiki. We go over there. It's a local establishment. And Jordan and her are bonding in a way that I don't think I can get with. You guys started talking about Clueless. Like, you guys were hooked up on this Clueless thing. I've heard of the movie. I've seen clips from the movie. But you guys, Jordan, you started quoting the movie, Clueless, all right?
The movie's very quotable.
Yeah, but you hate everything. You're too cool for everything. And yet you're quoting Clueless to Tiffany. It's like you guys went to sorority together.
Like,
You're like, oh, my God, I love you, it's Clueless.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you do too? Oh, I do too. Come on. Yeah.
I love Clueless.
Very awkward for me.
It's not a bad movie.
You dropped like 8 points on your cool meter.
But say the stop sign. Say
What?
the quote about the stop sign.
I totally paused.
Hello, that was a stop sign, and then you go, I totally
Oh,
paused.
my God.
Oh my God, you're on the freeway!
All right, stop. That's awful, dude. Just stop doing it. Jesus.
I'm telling you. All right, number one, Clueless was directed by Amy Heckerling.
Okay.
Also directed
I don't know.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That was okay.
Classic.
Okay.
National Lampoon's European Vacation.
How do you,
well,
why do you know? No, that was good, but how do you know this? Why?
Oh my God, how do I know this? IMDb? What do you-
Go on.
Wait, let me go in my magical pornography box.
Written by Jane Austen, which
What,
I did
Clueless?
not. I
Clueless,
did not
It was
know.
based on Emma by Jane Austen.
Okay,
yes.
see,
so,
I did- okay.
So we already got a good plot, a good story, a classic story.
Yeah,
Really,
that's-
dude?
It's a fantastic movie.
No, but I've named
Wasn't it like
movies-
1996 that movie came out?
Yeah, it was
I've named things that are critically acclaimed, and he's like, just hates them because
Like
everybody
what?
else. I don't know, like Taxi Driver. I'm a big Scorsese
I know
fan,
one
and
like that.
yeah. Well, you always scoff at everything, and then all of a sudden you're like, you know what's really good though? Clueless. I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
What's your favorite movie?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't pick one. I'd say, geez, I don't even know. It's not Clueless. I'll tell you that. It's definitely not Clueless.
You haven't seen it yet. You don't know.
I've
Yeah.
seen parts of it enough for me to go. You know what? I don't really need to know what happens in the rest of this
You
movie.
need to get the whole experience, man.
I apparently
Just because you watch the scene where Phoebe Cates gets out of the pool in
Yeah.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High over and
that's-
over, it
but
doesn't
that's-
mean you've watched the whole movie.
Dude, that's nothing compared to some of the stuff. I mean, yeah, it was symbolic at the time, but now you've got the cat fight between who the hell was it? Charlize Theron and whoever in that psychological thriller.
All right, we don't have to talk about
Snow
things
White?
you wanked to anymore.
No, we already talked about that with you with Susan Sager when she had it on the air. But no, favorite movies.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few. I mean, obviously Scorsese films, Goodfellas up there on the top of the list. I like the ultra-violent films. It depends on what genre we're talking. Comedy films, all-time favorite, probably Made. I would think contemporary film Made.
God.
Dude, I could pick a lot of old films, but come on, really?
Like what?
I liked The Last of Red Hot Lovers. I thought that was a very funny film.
That's not old.
Yeah, it is. It was the 70s, early
Talk
70s.
black and white. What's a
Black?
classic?
No,
film?
but no. Listen, you're the only person that still watches black
Some
and white
like
movies.
Get Hot. I
Well,
like.
okay.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a decent movie.
Duck Soup.
You're gonna put it? Okay, Duck Soup's okay. Would I
I
put it
Wake
on my
Up
all-time
Screaming?
favorite? No.
Affair to Remember.
I didn't see that one.
Well, why don't you guys
Bringing
just
a
go
baby.
Why don't you just go hang out together? You can get a little, get one of those little storage units, and you can go hang out there and watch vintage movies together. You
I
bastards.
like Fight Club, Forrest Gump, and Back to the Future. Are probably like
Those-
my top three.
Back to the Future and with Forrest Gump and Fight
Well,
Club.
like those are my top three. Like,
What
it's
about
a-
you,
it's a
Jordan? Watch this.
different-
You'll never hear of any of these movies.
Okay.
Well, that's not true.
Didn't you say Citizen Kane? I love Citizen.
Citizen Kane is a fantastic movie.
Movie's
I've seen it
awful.
several times.
That's awful.
Okay.
Whatever.
I like
Rose, but it's a
Maltese
sled.
Falcon is one of my favorite movies.
I watched that too. I didn't
Yeah.
like it.
Oh my god.
I did not care for it. Oh, you got to watch it because Igor's in it. It was Peter Lorre's in
Igor?
it. Peter Lorre.
Peter Lorre is one of the finest actors of his generation.
That film sucked.
No, it did
It
not.
was boring
That
as
movie
hell.
was awesome.
What?
Oh my
he's
god.
like, it preceded Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I watched it. Was that the
What?
film?
No, it
What was
did
the
not
film
precede-
What was the film that you told me to watch with Peter Lorre that you said was the prequel to or the inspiration to Raiders of the Lost Ark?
The film with Peter Lorre that was the
Yes.
inspiration for. I don't know.
You
what
had
you're
it. You had it
talking
on
about.
DVD. You lent it to me.
I lent you
What was it?
Treasure of Sierra Madre. No.
Was it that?
Oh no, Devil. The Run with the Devil.
Yes.
That's not a. I didn't.
That's what you said.
I never claimed that was a.
I'm looking at it thinking this is
No.
nothing like Raiders of the Lost Ark.
It's not
nothing
anything like it. Why would you even? I never.
That's what
would've
you
claimed
said
that.
to me.
It's a classic movie with Humphrey Bogart and Peter Lorre and
Oh, I love Humphrey Bogart.
No, but this movie was a piece of crap.
Really?
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't watch
awful. It was
it.
boring.
I'll lend it to you.
I'd rather watch Romancing the Stone, to be honest with you.
That's
No, but those are good.
cool.
Fight Club's a good film. It depends.
I used to know Forrest Gump by heart.
the entire movie.
Yeah, when
It's
I
like a
was
3-hour
when
movie.
I know I
Wow.
was like in middle school, high school when it came out.
I didn't
so.
like that movie that much.
Really?
No.
I thought it was so good. Like it touches everything.
It's a good film. And Tom Hanks is a fine actor, and we still want to get him on the air so we can interview him about his buddy Peter Scolari.
Peter Scolari. Yeah, I know. We so want to talk to you about Peter Scolari, Mr. Hanks.
Do you know who Peter Scolari is? You ever seen
Oh yeah, of
Bosom
course.
Bosom
Of
Buddies?
course, yeah.
We just want to get Tom Hanks on the air so we can interview him about Peter Scolari and find
What
out.
has Peter Scolari done?
Exactly.
Do you think he does? Doesn't he do Broadway now?
These are all questions for Tom Hanks. That's what we're saying.
He's been like directing.
Of
He
course.
was on like some show.
Right.
He was on like some show.
That's pretty specific. We love you,
I
Pete.
can't believe we've done an hour and a half already. We got about a half an
Have
hour left.
we?
Yeah,
It just flies
It does
by.
fly by.
Yeah.
Dave was. How do you think Dave handled the whole thing? You think he did all
I
right?
think he was
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to go at you at the end, man. He sounded like he was starting to get a little
He
upset
looked
with you.
bored at the beginning.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
well, I told him to chill out until we got into it.
But
All right. Well, you guys can have your clueless thing. That's fine. I don't know.
Yeah, we
yeah,
will.
Jordan and I are like,
I know.
Laser sighted. We got the anniversary coming up. You want to pull up that information as well, and then we'll get into the final
crap,
thing, which is
crap.
the story that I want to do at the beginning of the hour, which is creepy as hell. And I don't know if you guys wanted to even bring
I'm
up
gonna
the
have
whole
to put up my
Colorado
phone.
thing after.
oh,
After
yeah.
last week when we got off the air, it's right now it is July 25th, and about 5-6 days ago, we had a guy go crazy at the Batman, The Dark Knight Rises or whatever premiere, and killed a bunch of people, psychotic, and it's a huge story right now in the nation. Sad, bringing up all kinds of issues
Mhm.
with gun control, and my big issue with the whole thing was what the hell were people doing with an 8-year-old and
Yeah.
a baby in the theater at a midnight friggin' movie? Like, are you that desperate to be at the premiere that you would drag your children in the middle of it's like a 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
So they start at the theater at midnight, but they're till 3 in the morning. They don't get home till 4. Really?
yeah.
You can't leave your kid at home. You can't get a babysitter. You can't wait. Until
If you
the-
have kids, you shouldn't be going to the movies. I mean,
Well,
that's
you-
a sacrifice you have to do. You have to get a
That's right.
babysitter or something.
Once you
know?
got a kid, your life is over.
no, that's
I
no.
mean, you've basically given up. You said, I don't want to be immortal.
agree.
I have no talent. I will simply try to pass on my genetic seed because that's all I've got left.
You shouldn't be able to go to
Yeah.
restaurants. No kidding. I'm joking. But they should get babysitters for that late at night.
Or Or if you're so intent on exposing your child to that amount of violence on a big screen, do it at the matinee on Saturday at noon, when at least they have the rest of the day to try to process why their brain is scrambled. Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's a pretty heavy movie to lay on an 8-year-old.
Maybe they were thinking the kid was going to sleep during it. Obviously, the baby's.
How can you sleep with explosions and gunfire? I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the actual person.
Right. There's,
the whole thing is
some parents.
Dude, I don't know. I'm a parent, and I just won't I won't put my kid through that.
I agree. I wouldn't do that.
If it's an R-rated movie or even PG-13, you shouldn't have your 8-year-old there, and definitely not at midnight. That's ridiculous. But anyway, I don't.
That's right.
The Colorado thing. The comics jump on it. Like Steve Laszlo, what did he say that got him in trouble? He's like, so how was the movie?
Yeah,
that's what he said, and everyone got mad at him. Like, I thought it was funny. I mean, the thing is, we're comics, so we're gonna
which is
try
actually a recycled old joke. I've been told.
Right. We're
the
gonna.
Abraham Lincoln joke. Yeah. So how was the play?
Right. So I mean, the thing is, comics are going to try to find the funny stuff. So people shouldn't be friends with them if they're easily offended.
Well, listen, I did the same thing Friday night at the show, and ironically, because the thing that pissed me off the most about it actually happened at the show. We didn't start the show till 10 o'clock, 10:30. The show starts. A family walks in. They've got like a 5-year-old. Oh, no. They've got like an 8-year-old, and they got like an 11-year-old.
I hate that.
It's like 10:15. Okay, Paul Voigt is talking all about penises and everything. He got a little dirty, which is fine. He had a good set.
Creepy guy.
But they were there, and so I started my show by saying I want to thank the great parents in the back for bringing their young children to a late show and cramming crappy food in their face. I said maybe when you guys are done, we can go catch a midnight Batman matinee. Got a huge laugh. Look, I'm a comic. What are you gonna do? There's and it played into exactly what I was upset about to begin with. So
everyone was cool with it.
Well, yeah, I mean they laughed. I didn't get beat up.
And then the lights went out.
I think it's funny. Like whenever people say on Facebook that the movie's I went to see Batman and it's so good, I'm like, but I'm thinking, but was it to die for?
Ooh,
I keep wanting to say that, but I'm like, people are gonna get so mad at me. But I'm just kidding,
No, but you know what though? Screw them. If
you got to make a joke out of stuff to make life better.
Well, some people do, and other people can't.
Well, I saw Batman. It was just AK.
It wasn't like that.
See, now that is a funny ass joke.
Yeah.
Which nobody will be able to do for at least 6 months.
Right. It'll be like too soon.
Too soon. People would be pissed at. He said AK. You know he didn't have an AK. It was not an AK.
You think comics, I think all of us, like my defense mechanism, if something's too like serious, I make jokes. You know what I mean? Like I think that's what we do. Like if something's too serious, we're like, okay, let's make a joke out of it. Haha,
and then later we go cry at our house.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Well, no, but I mean, listen, there's some serious stuff. This stuff is going to happen. People are freaked out about it, but it doesn't mean you can't talk about it. And listen, when I made that joke, I wasn't making light of the situation the thing that people died. Obviously, nobody wants to joke about that. That's a very serious thing. I'm upset about this social standard where parents just don't think with their heads and then dragging their kids out. And unfortunately, these children got caught in this horrible situation. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that if you take your kids out to Red Lobster at 11 o'clock, they're going to get shot probably.
I'm just saying they would have liked Avengers better.
Right. Yeah, they would. You wouldn't have liked either one. You hate Christopher Nolan. You hate Christopher Nolan.
I don't hate him. He leaves me cold.
Yeah, see, and I can't say that. Memento's a great film, and you just hate that film. And yet you'll watch Clueless. If it comes on TBS, you are not turning that off. I don't understand that about you.
I don't have a TV, so
own
that's not
it.
true.
Do you want to borrow it?
Okay. Oh, of course he will. Put it in his laptop, and he'll recite all the lines.
I've had kids at a show before, and I'm very clean, but there's a couple spots where I'm like, earmuffs. I remember a couple times being like, earmuffs.
Like, in Florida? That's not going to happen.
No, like in old school, the guy, Vince Vaughn's like, earmuffs.
Oh, I missed that.
And the kid covers his ears.
Did you see that movie?
Yeah.
Old School. Why? You've never seen Old School?
I actually own the movie. I'm just giving Jordan crap because he's
because it has Vince Vaughn.
Nah, he's a clueless dork. Just watch Made. I'm telling you, if you're a Vince Vaughn fan, I told you this before. Watch
I love
Made.
Vince Vaughn.
No, watch Made. It's swingers with serious cynicism. You'll enjoy it.
Cool.
All right. So anyway, another serious situation. We got the Colorado thing, and that's bad.
Penn State.
No, not Penn State. I don't even care about Penn State. Why? Do you even care about Penn State?
That's a big thing, though.
It is a big thing, but who cares what punishment? The guy died. The other guy is going to jail. That's all I care about.
I don't think it's fair that they're punishing the kids.
I don't think it's fair, and I don't think what difference does it make if you wipe the record clean? Although Bobby Bowden at this point is like jumping up for joy because now he's the most winningest coach. He's like,
it's I hate having to get it this way.
I know. Default, I'll take that. But no, but I mean, what do those games where they won have anything to do with that? As far as so the guy that did the bad thing, was a coach, but that doesn't have anything to do with the fact how they won the game. It didn't change. It's not like if he didn't abuse or no, he didn't abuse, but if he didn't cover it up, they would have lost. You know what I mean?
I think it's good. I think they need to salt the earth.
It's salt the earth.
Yeah, I mean, he deserved to be totally punished.
No, look, if you want to punish the guy, well, he's dead. But if you wanted to punish him, put him in jail. If you can't put him in jail, what are you going to punish the school?
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for the teams that earned that, you know, and I mean, it's not their fault he did that.
Well, you know what? Maureen Sullivan had something to say about Penn State. Let's pick a random passage.
Well,
and
give
find
me
out
some
what she
music
said.
for that then.
I don't have any music pulled up.
How did she?
Within 10 minutes, a group of FBI agents swarmed the triage desk. They are here to pick up one of their own. It turned out that Miss Confused and acting inappropriately was indeed an FBI agent.
Boom, boom, boom.
Maureen Sullivan on the Penn State situation, ladies and gentlemen. What a scoop.
Oh, my God. No,
That's how I roll, man.
Well, and here's the thing. I'm not a sports fan. I could give two craps about sports. So I'm sure there are sports fans out there like, you don't know what you're talking about, man. They need to deserve their record. They need to go down. And who cares?
Yeah,
as long as the guy that touched the kids is in jail, which he is, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Paterno, I mean, hey, the universe took care of that, didn't it?
Yeah.
But really, didn't we have a creepier guy just here in Largo?
Well, that's what I'm saying. We were talking about comics and everything. I don't know if you can make this story funny. We live in Florida, and everybody knows. And I'm sorry to say this, but Florida has become like the weirdest friggin' state in the country.
It is. It's so weird.
I know a lot of people in Florida. I don't know where these weird people are coming from because I don't actually come in contact with them.
Colorado.
Maybe. No, but maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of people from other places here, but it just seems like every time you hear a story about somebody freaked out or doing some crazy crap, it's 9 times out of 10, it's Florida.
Yep.
And usually like central to southern Florida.
Because it's hot.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, but it's hot in Texas.
It's freaking hot.
You think Marty would pull some crap like this? It's hot in Texas. So recently we had this. Go ahead, tell the story because I pulled up the news story as well. You have the video, but read the.
Yeah.
We got a news story that I put there so you can
Ronald William Brown, 57, was busted by U.S. Marshals at his Whispering Pines mobile home and is being held in the Pinellas County Jail. He was conspiring with another man to kidnap and eat children.
Yes, what?
I heard about this.
Yes,
Gross.
kidnap and eat children.
Who would want to eat children?
This guy and his friend would. Okay,
This
but
guy
hold
right
on, wait,
here.
don't play that yet. We're gonna get to that. Conspiring to kidnap and eat children. Here's the worst part. This guy has worked in the Pinellas County school system for a number of years as what, Jordan?
As a puppeteer.
Okay. Yeah. How creepy is that? Okay. Not only does he want to kidnap and eat children, but he's a puppeteer. Okay. So now this whole thing is blown up. My wife actually pulled up an affidavit of the conversations that they had online.
That was beyond the pale.
Oh, I heard a little bit. Yeah, that's scary. That's so scary.
No, but and they apparently they had talked about targeting a child at the church because he worked for a church organization. He did this at church.
He worked for the Christian Television Network.
Even worse, which I had no idea was from Largo. I thought they were from like it was somewhere out west, but it's here in Florida.
Does he do those puppets?
Listen.
I know who. Okay.
Wait, okay.
I don't know him, but like I think
You've seen this show?
Yeah.
Joy Junction?
Joy Junction?
Yes. And
This guy?
What? Hold on. No, start it from the beginning. You skipped right over what, why, what. And
that guy?
Listen.
What?
What was it?
Let him play it, dude. Play it.
It wasn't Arizona, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. What was it then?
What was it? What do you mean nobody heard anything? Oh, for Pete's sakes. The volume's up. We can hear it on our headphones.
Yeah, we're hearing it.
Is it not coming across? All right, hold on. Can you hear it?
I hear it.
All right, well, we missed that, but they were looking at dirty pictures.
Well, wait a second. Let's find out if we can play it. Can you hear it now? Do it one more time. Back it up a little bit. Nothing? I can hear it in my headphones.
Oh, I can hear it.
All right, well, we'll just play like we
Anyway.
can hear it. It's playing. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hold on, Nolan. No, let's let Nolan fix it. We're gonna stop. Right, let's get it fixed. Nolan is working his magic over there.
That sound is from the actual YouTube video.
Yeah, that sound, that crickety sound is
That's
from
so
the.
funny.
Can you hear it? All right, that's
well,
fine.
That's
Screw it.
fine.
I feel-
But Tiffany has personal memories of this terrible,
How do you
horrible
know
man.
him?
No, I
You've seen the
remember,
show?
I remember seeing the show, but I feel like my mom told me she knew that guy.
What? Why would your mom tell you that? Prior to the
No,
story?
yeah,
or
way
just
before,
recently?
like a long time ago when we were watching this. And I
What
was
did
like,
she say?
I went to school with him or something like that. I don't remember
Can we get
what
her
it
on the
was.
phone?
We get her on the phone?
No.
Why
What?
not?
Why not? Are you, well, now Tiffany's fear
I'll-
really comes out.
That was
Oh,
something
She
interesting.
just turned into
no,
Bob
no,
Bird.
no.
Did you see
No.
that? She went, no.
No. I know I hang out with him too much. I will. I'm turning into Bob Burr.
No, he won't give
I
it
will.
up. So.
I'll ask my mom about it, and then I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. I'll see what.
All
she
right,
says.
so the long and short of it is this guy did puppet shows for the public school system and through the Christian network. I mean, what creepy
I
ass
feel
dude.
like she said he was creepy.
Well, apparently, here's the
Apparently
thing.
he is. Yeah, look at that.
And Jordan dug a little bit deeper and found out that he was actually called out years ago on the internet.
This particular video has been circulating on the web because I remember it like from a few years ago seeing it. I didn't know it was this guy, I would say at the time. And then I was looking at it today, and there's blog posts from several years back. People going, well, here's this guy, the classic pedophile.
Wow.
Yeah,
Which
like-
again lent
yeah.
into the whole stereotyping thing. But yeah, I mean,
If any kids go missing in Florida, you might want to look for this guy. Literally, it said that. And this person is obviously.
Oh my
It's so
God.
creepy.
well, here's the thing though. He okay, and we got into this discussion at the meeting last night when we were talking about this. He hasn't really done anything
That we know of.
that we know of.
They found a pair of boys' underpants in his seat
Right.
once.
They had a couple of
It's
they had
from a puppet.
Yeah, and they had a couple
what
of
he
pictures of
claims.
children and deceased children. I don't know if he got those off the internet. I'm assuming that they did. Otherwise, they'd been investigating murders. But the conversation within itself with his buddy, that the excerpts of were in the affidavit,
Which
you
I
know,
could not listen to.
right, were really horrible about kidnapping and how they would observe the children as they did the horrible things. That's not illegal. And I can hear the control room over there. That's not illegal. And as I said to my wife, when people get into these chat rooms and have these fantasies, they really kind of go all the way with it. I mean, if you're going to have a fantasy about whatever it is, you're going to type it in. You have that anonymity. I can't even say it. You're anonymous in the chat room. So it doesn't matter. Well, yeah. I can't say because I've had this drink. Yeah,
Hey.
but I mean, it's not illegal. That's what I'm saying. So you can't stop the guy. And again, it's awful what he's writing, but what are you going to do? What are you going to tell him to stop having those
So
fantasies?
he hasn't ate a baby yet.
Not that we know of. Although my wife seems to think that the guy that he was talking to actually admitted in these conversations that he did something with
So
somebody.
gross.
Yeah, but who knows? I mean, it's good to say that to excite the other guy. Oh, yeah, I did this. Oh, you did? Really? Who knows, dude?
Right.
But holy crap.
So he's in jail.
How could you even joke about? No, he's not in jail. I don't think. Did they arrest him? Let me
Really?
pull up the story. Hold on. All right, Jordan's stepping out to see what the hell's going on over there
Like-
because we got a bunch of background noise and everything else in here.
Yeah, I heard about that. I try not to watch the news and stuff because I don't like to hear about
Well,
this
that's
kind
what.
of stuff.
Well, no, but that's what it is. I guess the criminal complaint documents posted on the news station's website. Okay. All right, on website show, Brown allegedly chatted online with another man last year about kidnapping and eating children, describing how they would abduct them and cook their body parts on the stove. Last Thursday, federal agents seized images of child pornography on his computer, children engaged in bondage, and images of what appear to be dead. What are you doing, dude? What appear to be dead children, according to criminal complaint posted by WTSP. So I guess I don't know. It said that Brown allegedly told agents that he discussed killing and eating a boy he knows at his church. But that was just a fantasy, and he could never and would never hurt anyone.
I bet all the boys at his church right now are like,
Holy crap.
is it me? Is
Yeah,
it me?
right? Yeah, I'm going to Judaism. I'm going to turn to Islam.
I'm gonna wear the ugliest outfit this Sunday.
Well, no, but I think they actually named him by name.
This dude actually managed to make a living by shoving his hand up the rear of a homunculus. So, I mean, this guy, like, he's been training for it his whole life.
I know.
Oh.
But then you get caught doing this like, oh, well, I would never do that. Well, you certainly would talk about it, dude, and in great, gory, graphic detail. How in the hell?
Wow.
So what do you do with a guy like that? I think they watch the hell out
Oh
of him.
yeah,
He's not an actual sex offender, right?
Well,
Other
he
than the
is
child,
now.
well,
Yeah,
the
the
child
child
pornography.
porn, so, yeah.
Right. Child porn. Holy crap. What the hell is going
That's
on with people,
gross.
man?
Yeah,
I don't understand
the
that.
world's turning weird.
No, it's always been weird. Listen, that sort of stuff. The
Yeah, I
Greeks
know.
back in the olden
That's
times, they loved
true.
little boys, and I just don't get it. I don't understand
think-
that child thing.
We just hear about it more because of the media.
Well, maybe, but I think it's been prevalent. But I don't know now. I just don't understand I don't understand the little kids. I don't get it. I do understand it's a power thing, but damn, dude. I mean, come on, honestly.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, dude.
Weird, dude.
All right, let's get off this stuff. We got to go 10 minutes ago. I want to talk about this before we go. You got the email. Pull up the email from Nolan about the anniversary. We'll talk about that later. Yeah, let's do that. We are rapidly approaching the 1 year anniversary of Global Media Entertainment. The people
Entertainment Global Media.
That too. The people that put all this together. 1 year anniversary. We're going to have a big party.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The 1 year anniversary of Entertainment Global Media will be celebrated. When is it? September 9th at the Zone in Tarpon Springs. None of the details are in here, so I'm just.
We got a public thing that we can do.
There's gonna be a private dinner just for us cool people.
That's right.
And then there'll be a public party from start at 9:30 there at the Zone. Everyone's invited. Come on out. It's free. Have drinks with us. It'll be awesome. Comics going on.
That's
Am
right.
I invited?
Well, you're part of the show now, so I guess you are. And if we win an award, I guess you win by proxy.
Oh no.
You won't
That's
be
right.
Well, you can't touch it, but we'll put it over here.
Do we get all dressed up like a award show?
I'm thinking that would be nice, Jordan. What do you think?
Like a ballroom gown and you guys in like tuxes and stuff? No.
Semi-formal, no blue jeans. Okay, that's doable. No. What do you mean no blue jeans? Are we talking raggedy? Can I wear dress jeans? I mean, okay.
So I should wear a dress.
Yeah. No, you should wear a dress. Definitely.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, so I can wear the fancy shoes, and we'll throw on a jacket. You got a jacket you can put on?
I'll be wearing some khakis and a polo. I don't know.
Oh, that ruins the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Don't tell us.
Yeah, because we have to practice our like, oh, that's okay. That other person deserved it face, and then like our surprise face.
We racked up 4 awards for Mongo Like Candy, and I was all.
But we got to think because
yeah.
we got to pick which ones we want to enter in because we have to actually do.
So what are the categories, Jordan?
Number 1, best show on your station.
Best and now when we say on your station, we mean we've got Comedy Slam Radio, Health Info Data, healthinforadio.com. We got
Rainbow Slam,
Talk Slam, Rock Slam.
Yeah, Monkey Slam.
But you're just
Sports
competing
Slam.
against Comedy Slam.
I don't know.
Yeah, just against Comedy Slam.
So
on that
like,
one.
who's there?
JT. Yeah, we'll kill that. So
Yeah,
we
okay,
got that now. We win that.
We got
All
best show there in our group.
Best overall show, entire network.
Entire network.
Entire network.
Now, is this based on kissing up to Nolan or favors done
I'll help out with this just so if anybody has any questions, I can rewatch
our
video.
producer Nolan Ray on the air right here talking right now. He's the man that set this up. Give him a round of applause for kicking wing.
Founder of Entertainment Global Media.
Love it very much. All right, Nolan. So how's this working?
Yeah.
Okay, so there is a group of 10 people. I won't even be in the room when they do it, and I will have the videos loaded. And they're not going to do it all in one day because that's a lot of time. But
videos of now, who selects the videos?
Okay,
that
so
see?
you get to submit your show intro. You can create a new one before you have till August 30th.
August 30th. Okay.
You guys already have a pretty kick-ass intro, but if you want to change it,
right on.
You get to submit a video for each category. It can be the same video for all the categories. It can be different ones. And so these group of people will rate the videos over a 9-day period. So from September 1st to September 9th, they will do the judging, and they will give me the ballots basically.
Now, who are these people exactly?
Yeah.
They have nothing to do with Entertainment Global Media. They've never been here. I will pick them from. Randomly.
What do you mean, family members? Is your wife a judge, dude?
My wife is not a judge.
Okay.
My cousin will be a judge, but not the one that works here. A different cousin who has nothing to do with the station. But I'm debating on it because I have a few people in mind. I've asked a few people, and I'm just trying to wait till it gets closer so they can't start catching up now.
Okay. So now when you say submit a video, we're talking about an archive clip from Ustream of our show.
Yeah, you get.
So we need to pick a solid clip of something that was juicy that was happening.
Yeah, you have to August 30th to produce the perfect show.
Can we edit it? Like edit the best of?
Every show is perfect.
Yeah,
I never walk out going that wasn't a perfect show. It happens exactly the way, for us at least, exactly the way it's supposed to happen.
So you have to August 30th to submit your show.
All right.
I'm actually going to make a video and put it online.
What do you mean a video? Oh, of all the you mean like to announce everything?
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to say this is the rules, right? Because a lot of people, I mean, half the people work here, I don't know if they can read or whatever, but they just choose not to.
Okay.
They choose not to. Because I've already gotten like 30 phone calls. Hey, can you tell me what the awards are? I'm like,
well, we read it. Yeah,
we know. You guys did. You read it on your show. I appreciate
What do you get if you win? Money?
Statuettes, cheese baskets.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah, do we get a swag bag?
We're working on it.
All right. No, and then listen, there's gonna be food there. It's going to be fun, and it'll be, I think, a way for everybody to get together and kind of hang out and get to know each other, because I don't know everybody on Rock Slam.
But not everybody's going to be able to make it.
No. Why? Because it's a Sunday? You doing a Sunday?
Well, there's only 70 tickets, so as soon as they're sold out, that's it.
Well, how many people do we have on the damn network now?
94.
Okay, well, so 30 people won't be able to make it.
Yeah.
The hell with them. Yeah. Now we got to buy our tickets now.
How much is a ticket?
$10.
$10, and it covers your dinner.
Okay.
Covers your dinner.
So
Over
you
there-
get you're
over there
gonna
at the-
So it's not free food.
Over at the taco bus.
Yeah,
we got a
no-
taco bus
no
coming
food.
in. That's what you need to do. Bring in the taco bus, dude. That would be the bomb.
But they're serving 7 kinds of murder. It's awesome. You love it. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. No, I think it'll be fun, and you should piss off a lot of people. A few people with, I should have won that, or da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, there's going to be people. I'm going to say it's out of my hands. And then
It is out of your hands.
There is also what we call the Nolan Ray Awards, and by we, I'm referring to myself and 2 people.
Wow. What 2 people? Where are you getting all these people from, dude?
Anyway,
His baby.
Yeah.
basically, it's me and myself, and I'm giving out specific awards to certain individuals that I believe have excelled.
Okay.
And
That's fair enough.
And if this forces people to leave and quit, well,
Oh, that's not gonna. Don't say that's not gonna happen. People,
That's right.
listen. I love the group camaraderie here, and I love coming out and doing the shows. And I want to just thank Nolan Ray for the Kicking Wings thing. That was fun. We had a good time. And no remorse. Who is that? No remorse over there running their mouth. Oh,
I'm sorry I passed out. Go
for
ahead.
peace sake. God. All right.
Sorry. Joe's early for the first time in history.
Yeah, right. Or for the first time. All right on.
That's
Well,
right.
no. Listen, it's exciting. I think we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a good award show now. So, Tiffany, are you in? Are you connected now to us?
As long as I get a ride.
Oh, now we need to talk about the ride situation. All right. I mentioned it when we came in, and I felt a little bit of tension there.
He was hinting at it.
I was hinting at it.
He's like, you should take your scooter here because we want to ride it too. That's it.
No, but I have a beat ass car with bald tires. We need to figure out some way we can somehow get you here. Or how about this? Could you get a ride here and we could give you a ride back, or how would that work?
I don't know.
Could you get a ride to meet
We'll
us?
figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out because I want you here,
We can keep picking you up.
but I don't know if I want to keep picking you up. Yeah, I don't know if I can keep doing that because
That's what I told you. It's gonna be hard.
No, it's okay. No, but listen, I'm not upset.
know,
I'm not
man.
mad about it. I don't mind doing it. I just want to know if there's a way around it, a way we can fix it.
Honestly,
I don't know.
What if we bought you a poncho for your scooter? A poncho, an all-weather gear thing? No, something
We'll
like that.
figure it out.
Okay, now she's pissed. See, now
No,
I've upset her.
no,
You're making
I'm
it really
I
uncomfortable.
know. I just see. I'm just being honest.
Because
No,
you
no, no,
alternately
no.
told her it's like you smell really good.
No,
But
but
I don't want to pick you up anymore.
No, it's not. It's not even that at all.
Mixed signals
I don't
here.
want this to be
No, well-
uncomfortable. I just want to figure out how. Maybe you could go pick her up one time. Maybe we could alternate
I
picking
picked
her up.
last week.
I was with you.
Well, that's because you need a ride.
Okay, but no, I didn't need a ride. I had a ride.
That's why I told you it's gonna be hard. No, we'll figure it out.
No, we. Look.
Don't worry.
I enjoy having you. Marty likes having you on the air.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks it's a good addition. I think it's a good, nice thing to have on the show.
You didn't put me in there because I'm still undecided.
No,
Apparently.
yeah, because you're rude to everybody, and you're the reason Tim Kidd doesn't want to talk to me ever again. To be honest with you, that you really
He says
are.
he blames everything on Jordan. It's not Jordan. It's him. It's him.
Who? Tim said that?
Yeah.
He blames everybody on who? Me?
You blame everything on Jordan.
Is that what Tim said?
Yes.
Honestly,
Mhm.
Leprechaun, he said that.
Mm-hmm.
He's an asshole. Yeah, no, Jordan didn't do anything. Jordan didn't say that he was a hack, and then that was Chris that did that. Yeah, it was my fault.
He knows
Whatever.
I'm not responsible for what I say.
I know, right?
I am but a child.
I know. What the hell is that all about? Oh, he's got Tourette's. He couldn't possibly stop himself. But I'm really disappointed in him. That really pisses me off, man. That somebody like that I've known my whole life, or not my whole life, a small
8
part
years.
of my life. You know, this is ridiculous. No, seriously. If you knew a guy that you did comedy with, perform with, and everything, and watched him do this all, and then had something like that happen, wouldn't you be like, "What the hell, man?"
Yeah.
Because girls do that all the time. You guys are always throwing each other under the bus. They do it all the time. Like I said earlier, it's friends, and then you guys hate each other, and you get back. But when this happens, you think Tim is going to call me and make up and go, "Listen, I've been thinking, and I miss you so much, and we need to talk." That's never going to happen.
It's gonna happen
It will
tonight.
not
and you're
happen.
Gonna cry like a baby.
No, I will not.
I'm so glad you called me back.
No, shut the hell
I've been
up.
missing you so
Whatever,
bad.
dude. Whatever. You may hide it,
You're
but
the only road comic who talks to me.
the only thing this situation has proved that you have no soul, dude. You don't care. Tim
I'm
was
not
your
a
friend,
ginger.
dude. Tim was your friend.
I mourn the loss of his friendship. I've already said that. Doesn't mean I can't have fun with it. Jeez.
Well, fun with it. How is this fun? Knowing that he's
It's not like
pissed
a
at us?
dog died.
Dude,
It's just
now
a friendship.
He's gonna walk away. He's gonna go around and say crap about us. And every time somebody brings up our name in conjunction with him or the hooligans, he's gonna be pissy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen so often. as he traipses around the backwoods of Alabama, doing shows at Schlotsky's.
He's not doing
Schlotsky's
that's Marty that's doing
Birmingham.
it in Texas.
He headlined it at Snappers.
Well,
that's right.
so am I in a couple of weeks.
Oops,
I mean, look,
sorry.
I'm not judging Tim based on his comedy prowess. I'm just judging him on his ability to gauge a conversation between friends. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't know if he stopped smoking pot or if he needs some more. Or maybe you need some good pot, Tim. I don't know if you need that to get your head straight. But
He was funny.
yeah. I don't know that I'll ever say that again. I'm just pissed. He puts on a good show.
Mm-hmm.
I've never said anything bad about Tim. He puts on a good show. I'm just saying I'm disappointed. But thank you so much for at least trying to talk to him.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get you guys to hug it out. I'm like, no hugging it out. I'm like, I know Chris wants to be your friend.
I did
again.
not know. Here's the thing. I did not know Laszlo was going to be there. Once you put Laszlo in the mix.
Laszlo's an instigator.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I know how he is, and I know he was
30
like,
seconds.
Yeah, thank you. I know how he's like, yeah. I know how he is.
Yeah.
All right, listen, we're at the end of another show. Guys, it's been a great show. Big round of applause for Dave Celestian, who came on the show tonight, did a great job. Marty Hoffman, who we blew off. Marty, we love you. Good luck tonight. Tiffany Barbee, official new member of Double Special. Give her an applause. Yeah, we're in. We'll work on the car thing.
Yeah, we'll
get
figure it out.
Andrew
figure it
Hall. You always forget one person who called in and was part of the show.
That's right.
Every week.
But that's why I got you.
You only forget him half the time.
Right on. All right, guys. We come to the other at the end of another Double Special. We'll see you next week on this station at Comedy Slam Radio. Guys, have a great week. Be safe. We're out of here. Say goodbye, Jordan.
Future award-winning
Bye,
show,
Jordan.
Double Special. Aw, that was so cute.
We're out of here. Good night, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Double Special Show starring Christopher Gorges and JB Lee, presented by ComedySlamRadio.com. Tune in next week, live from 8:30 to 10:30. Please.